You're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
I got the right away, and that's all you got to say. I've been thinking about some things I thought I'd never be thinking. Too many drugs dropped into my mouth, looking for something new, but I end up drinking. Ignore the warnings on the shore, I'll take my chance, swim into danger. I wanna taste life more and more, but you need a little risk for the perfect mixture. This is gestation under no control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, enjoy the show. Yeah. Hey! I got the right away.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
He's got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, man, I'm super excited to be here. I may or may not have taken a nervous poop right before the show. That's nobody's business but mine. That's my business. And guess what? I'm not alone tonight. We got Mosh Jalin in the house. What's up, Mosh?
What's up, bro?
Oh, what's up, bro?
Chilling.
Dude, I'm excited, man. Mosh is here. He's wearing his pajamas. Which I think is pretty cool.
Hey, man, didn't feel like making you feel special tonight,
No, it's all about Mosh tonight, man. It's all about Mosh, his jammies, and what is it? You got is that a peppermint latte? What is that, dude?
It's actually black coffee. I drink my coffee black, and it's 24 ounces of wonderful Momentum Mist stuff.
Momentum Mist stuff?
Yeah.
That's kind of, I don't know, that sounds like the name of an adult contemporary, all-female country band.
Momentous stuff?
Something like that.
I said the wrong word, so I had to make
know.
it. I didn't make it the suffix go along with it.
You could just throw suffix at the end of it, and it could be momentum mist suffix.
Colding.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'll go. I would drink it. I would drink that.
It's really good. Wawa does a good job.
You could drink that while watching like a Hallmark movie or something,
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Just the cup, your jammies. I feel like we're going to sit real close to each other on a couch and put our feet up on the coffee table and watch what's your favorite Hallmark movie, Mosh?
I don't know much about Hallmark movies.
I don't either, but if we were to get into a Hallmark movie, that would be the outfit and that would be the beverage.
I feel like I'm dressed to watch Home Alone 2.
Yeah. Well, is part 2 really worth watching again, though? I mean, part 1 was great, but dude, I saw a meme of it said Home Malone, and it was Post Malone's face put it on Kevin McAllister's face. You seen it?
It was fire. It was fire. Thugged out little. Have you seen Macaulay Culkin in real life? And now that he's older.
Well, yeah, and I know he went through a hard time, but I think he's a little bit better now. But
bro, he looked heroined out.
Yeah, really bad. Yeah, he looked like he was 90 pounds. He looked like what was that dude from that HBO series? I forget the name of it. It was based out of the South Side of Chicago. Shameless. He looked like the dad from Shameless, dude. Hey,
okay. William Dafoe?
Yeah, well, not William Dafoe.
No. Or Macy Spacey?
Kevin H. Macy, yeah. Hey, we got a phone call to start the show. You're on the Kevin Holly Show. What's up?
Yeah, nothing much, man. What's the topic?
It's Brennan. The topic is we're just starting.
Hey, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business.
Oh.
Man.
Okay. Hey, Brennan, I'm glad that you called to start the show off because I kind of feel bad and I owe you an apology.
Hey, no worries, dude.
No, I need to say it.
Anything, so trust me.
No, you're a thoughtful and faithful listener of the Kevin Holly Show, and I promised you a swag pack. You're not the first person to be like, "Where the hell's my swag pack?"
Mm-hmm.
And there's well, we're working on getting more items. I'm still waiting on a shipment from Marijuana Golf, and we're also wanting to give out good swag packs and not just take random stuff off the table. But I am going to take random stuff off the table and send you a preliminary swag pack.
I've got a bunch of stickers too. Don't let me forget to throw them in your swag pack.
Yeah, I'll throw it on my car.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, Trucker Rob had a really boss. I bought like 5 or 6 really good stickers back in the day. And it was just like cursive writing. They were pretty big. The kind that you have to like, you know, you got to like, it's almost like doing an iron on your shirt, an earn on your shirt.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, and that's how mumble rappers say it. Like, earn
Hey,
on.
Kevin, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do you think about that impeachment thing that's going on?
Well, we're going to get into that once we do the news bit. But
okay, yeah, sorry to rush it.
No, you're good, dude. I'm glad you brought it up because we were just talking about it before the show started. Who isn't really talking about it? I mean, that's the biggest news story of the year, probably. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my thoughts on it. I mean, I'm going to give you a complete, Kevin Holly thought process on it. It's going to probably be dead air, but basically, I think it's a sham. I agree with the probably the majority of people. I mean, it's if you look at it in a legal perspective, you know, there's no real crime, misdemeanor, high crime. You know, they changed what the articles of impeachment were halfway through it.
Why don't we step back and let's dissect what is happening? Why is President Trump being impeached? Tell me that.
Well, yeah. Because he lost the election and they're not happy about it. That's why I think he's being impeached.
Why is he technically being impeached now?
Well, the articles of impeachment state that he obstructed Congress, whatever that means, and that he... What was the other one?
Abuse of power.
Abuse of power, yeah. Which is...
Yeah. Well, my view is that I feel like the left, they're just kind of running out of options.
Yeah.
Right? So when it comes down to it, I see both sides. I agree with, different views, stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, I really feel like the left is just trying to do something to get Trump out of office because he has so much. The way he speaks is just not political, and it's not their way, so they fucking hate it. You know what I mean?
That's definitely an element of it, and I think that's pretty childish for the left to try to impeach somebody over something like that. And that also, part of the public that didn't vote for him is constantly complaining about that. So, that's one part of it. But I think that what it really comes down to is not only the left, but some of the right, some of the rhinos, and some of the people in the middle too, the independents and whatnot. Basically, what I'm saying is some politicians are upset that he's the president, not only because he beat their woman that was going to, hopefully be the next president, that they thought was a shoo-in, but I think that the fact that it's been exposed now in the mainstream media that politicians are giving U.S. aid to different countries. Okay, presidents have done it. Their cabinets, administrations have done it for decades. But what's being exposed now is that money. Let's say Bill Clinton gave U.S. aid to, I don't know, Bosnia or something like that, right? And let's say that the people that received the money in Bosnia, perhaps a nonprofit organization, perhaps a business, a gas or an oil company or something like that. Well, a little while goes by, a little while later, and they return giant amounts of money to different foundations in the United States in the form of, lobbying, donations and things like that. So they're funneling that U.S. aid back to the United States, and it's going through companies and entities and nonprofits that are owned by the same politicians. You know what I mean? And that's what I think it needs. I think a lot of people are starting to realize that, and probably already knew that it happened. But now that it's being exposed, you've got the right is just roaring now with energy. Like, how dare you guys? How can you possibly try to impeach him over something like this when this is actually what's happening, and he's trying to call it out?
Well, we still didn't came down to those two charges. You got obstruction of Congress, and you got abuse of power. Now, what was the abuse of power? Let's start there.
That's what I want to get at. What is the main thing that these guys are really going for? Because you could say abuse of power. It's great. It sounds awesome, but abuse of what?
I know what they allege, but do you guys know what they're alleging literally?
I believe I believe it's that he used his power to
his rhetoric.
Well, they're saying that he tried to have an investigation on Joe Biden, a political candidate.
Yeah.
But at the time that that call in the transcript, when that actually happened, Joe Biden had not announced that he was running for president, so he was not a political candidate. And furthermore, when Biden admitted to and bragged about doing the very same thing that Trump is being accused of, what Trump is being accused of abusing power is just like saying, hey, I think we should take a look at that. It wasn't that he was withholding aid in exchange for, it was not a quid pro quo. He wasn't trying to withhold aid, and they didn't even know that there was any money being withheld at all anyway, and then he gave it to him.
I want to ask.
Well, the thing is, dude, if you got to think about the Clinton Foundation as well. I mean, look, it's all corrupted. You know, when it comes to Joe Biden, I don't have good opinions on him. But at the same time, dude, it's all about these foundations, dude. These guys are smart, man, and they have a lot of things implemented where they're able to get away with certain things and do certain things. And it's kind of scary in a sense when you look at it from a perspective that we're at, you know?
When you're making that much money running the United States of America, running normal private businesses and stuff doesn't really do it for you. Now, they're trying to say that he ran up on Zelensky of Ukraine and tried to muscle him out of that. You know, he said, yo, go investigate Biden, or, you know, I'm not going to give you aid. And that's not what he said. But if that's what happened, if he was like, yo, Zelensky, I'm not going to give you aid unless you investigate the Bidens, that would be problematic. If it was plain as day, boom, boom, and he said that, I'd be like, yo, that's a little wild. Even though the Bidens are guilty on tape, I mean, if you've seen somebody murder someone on tape that was running up against you, I'd still think it would be all right to say, hey, do that.
That's his job. Hey,
I still think it's okay to withhold aid if they didn't do it. I still think that's okay. But what this is it's a difference of policy. That's all it is.
No, you know what though, Mosh? It's not only a difference of policy, okay? But you know what else it is? It's 19 minutes after he was inaugurated and sworn in, they were already talking about impeaching him. They've been looking for something to impeach him since day one, and it's BS, man.
Well, that's the narrative. That's the narrative.
A while.
But
it's been a long time coming, and they're finding the position where they're able to do that. I don't mean to switch topics, but what do you guys think about 6ix9ine? You got 2 years. Like 11 months he's going to serve. I don't know really the numbers. I researched it earlier, but I think it's 11 months.
He got 2 years.
Yeah, he had time served, though. 13 months, I think. So he's only going to be sitting on 11.
I'm looking at it right now, and the judge said the amount of time the rapper has spent in prison was not enough for the violence of his crimes. He noted that many artists sing about organized crime. But he basically said that, he said you, Mr. Hernandez, essentially joined Murder Incorporated. But they offered him witness protection, I believe, I heard through the grapevine, and he denied it. He's like, look at me, where are you going to, they're not, so he's going to prison for a while.
Well, it says right there, prior to his cooperation with police, he was facing decades for his involvement in the crimes. But he was sentenced to 2 years.
So how long do you think he'll really do?
11 months. I already told you.
It depends on where he's sentenced.
13 time served.
So, but okay. Do you think he'll be murdered in prison or hang himself?
What I think is when he gets out, it's going to be a whole new world for him because he's going to have to transition, dude. Like when you go out on the streets and you're doing all this stuff and everything's posted for public. You have to, do something, it's going to be a transition. I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's going to go ghost for a while if he's smart.
I guarantee you he could still sell records. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos that'll buy those snitch records, man. I mean, I don't even know the ins and outs of what he did. All I heard was dude's a snitch, so I'm just going to go with it.
Up, but bro, he started off in a grocery store, and a guy came up to him and was like, hey, man, do you look like you're the part of a rapper? Do you want to be one? And he was like, sure. So he got out of that grocery store. He's bagging groceries, and this guy came up to him because he had the look, because that's all you need nowadays, have the fucking look, So he came up from that.
That got me into radio.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like a radio guy, bro. You want to get radio? Sure.
Get it, because you don't see the person on the radio. So, my pee popped.
You know what they could do with Takeshi? They could make him like a mumble rap interpreter for the U.S. government, and then he could also get the protection that he needs, He could be like a special assistant to the president and help.
I feel like once you get into gangs, you're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Like once you get into the gang life and you start, snitching, doing all this stuff with different people that aren't the right people, you kind of get yourself tied in a knot.
Yeah, he should have enough money to chill for when he gets out to start his own little business or something.
He had 1.7 mil, but I mean, how long is that going to really last? I mean, what happens outside of him coming out? You know what I mean? Like not only the money aspect, but when it comes to his life and just everything.
Right.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I don't know. I think that he's probably got a greater purpose because of the 6ix9ine tattooed on his face. I really think he could be an interpreter. Like, for example, if somebody was to bring something to the table and we didn't understand what the hell they were saying, Takeshi 6ix9ine could translate it for us. Let's say like you want to say something like Aaron earned and iron earn. You know what I mean? And he's having a hard time.
That's fire.
Yeah, thank you. The president, say, or perhaps a congressman is having a hard time deciphering, or perhaps a federal judge in a case, and they bring in Takeshi 6ix9ine to translate it. Would go something like this. Here you go.
Yeah.
Where is it? Wait a minute. Wait, I got this. Here we go.
I said, Baltimore accents, say this phrase out loud. Earn, and earn. Hold on, Aaron, earn, and iron, earn. Damn, what's
going on over there?
Yeah.
That sounded like they had a little party. I wasn't involved.
Earn. Let me see.
Hold on. Aaron,
earn, the iron.
Come on.
What? Earn, the iron. No, Aaron earned an iron. Earn, iron. No, dummy. Earn. And earn. Yo, what's the earn? Dummy. It's not that, dummy. It's Aaron and iron, dummy. Aaron earned and iron. Earn and iron. Fuck iron.
So it's Aaron earned and iron earned.
Yeah, well, that's what Takeshi 6ix9ine would have to do. Brennan, do you agree? I mean, he could just pop right in the courtroom and say, "Oh no. Let me explain for my friend here. What he's trying to say is Aaron earned and iron earned."
I'm going to have to call you out here. Have you ever heard any Takeshi's music?
A little bit, yeah. It's like
He's not a mumble rapper.
Okay, whatever. Fuck him anyway.
Yeah, he's more like Onyx.
The old band. What was that song that Onyx had? It went, let the boys be boys. Slam. Let the boys be boys.
Was that Onyx?
I'm pretty sure, dude. Yeah, Brendan knows, dude.
That is.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah.
I just remember him being loud and crazy, but he sounds like them, bro. He be screaming with the blicky yak and the sticky yeah.
Well, dude, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do some free consulting for whoever's listening. So what he did was he found a niche in the market, and it was like the gang related, awesome, loud, blah blah blah. Get lit, market. And what he did is he jumped into it, did exactly what the people that told him was right to do, and he did it, and he was able to do it just based off his voice and his image, and that's it. That's reality. Anyone that doesn't agree with me, go ahead and give me your thoughts.
We can impeach you for it.
We can impeach you, on the semi, got to play a Hunter Hemi, that I don't know any Onyx songs. Like if I heard a verse, I would know them.
Get the Jimmy, I'ma put the Benny, kill the damn, same shit all day.
Yeah, I think you got a career in that, Brennan.
Yeah, right.
Brennan, let me hear. Yo, do you freestyle, bro?
Just don't tattoo your face.
I'll freestyle Mosh right now. What do you want?
Oh, jeez. Oh, hold on a second. Hold the phone. I got this. Here we go. You want a beat?
You want?
Go on, dude. You're running the show. It's not the Brennan Zamba show, is it?
All right, Brennan, start us off, dude. What you got? It's going to kick in right now.
What are we doing? Are we roasting?
Sure.
All right. Yo, listen, here we go. Yo. Josh Melton, I bet he just felt it. I'm going straight off the dome like I'm about to straight off melt it. I'm in the melting pot, cooking up the food. I'm about to eat good, unlike you, fool. Here we go, running it, I'm killing it, bro. You ain't got shit because you're about to get ruined by my flow. So, yeah, go ahead, yo. Yeah, I'm trash.
No, that's great.
Going straight up the dome.
Hell yeah, no. I can I kick in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna give Mosh a moment to gather his thoughts.
let's go for it.
Needs a
Why
Mosh
not?
moment. All right, I got this. Yo, we got Brandon on the phone. Nobody knows he likes giving pedicures to camel toes. I don't know why. He's from Australia. He's not a pedophile. He's bisexual. It didn't rhyme, but it still,
Nah, that was dope, though.
I'm bisexual. You're bisexual? Yeah, mate, I'm bisexual.
Yo, you got the worst game. Brendan, I'm about to flip him for flipping my first name. And yo, he said something about I was a food cooker. Well, your girlfriend is a Groot looker. She's weird. And she's nasty, though. She wants both of my nuts like they were pistachios. And I'ma smash the hoe. And understand it, bro. We had Kevin talking about camel toes while his chick's vagina looks like Camel Joe's.
Hey, Mosh, have no
Not
shame,
your-
but at the same time, guess what? Misspelled my name. It's Brennan. It's not Brandon. You can get it right. I'm about to shake that look like I'm about to see you right here in sight. I have vision. I'm not like fucking, what's his name? The dude that's blind that will play the piano and straight up play the game.
Yo, you want to hear something funny? You have vision? I'm gonna knock you into 2020 and you will see this shit. I guarantee you act like you're a genius, but you just want the penis tip. You are the sweetest bitch. I come off the top. I'll have you cleaning with your father's mop. Where's the beat, my bitch? It's
I turned
gotta
it off.
stop.
All right, Brendan, we'll get back at you. We gotta carry on with the show. We can't have this long of a caller.
Call
It's
back.
crazy.
Yeah, throw something else on, man. I'm on.
Call back in the third.
Yeah, man. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you back. All right, see you.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Brennan's the GOAT, man.
Bro, you know who's the GOAT? You know who's the GOAT, dude?
Who's the GOAT?
The GOAT is that band, man.
Takeshi?
No,
It's not with the in the semi yeah.
no, I'm talking about these
Well,
guys.
let me guess. Let me guess.
O-N-Y.
Oh, Onyx.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Crank it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
It's another one. In the gutter one. Gotta running up. Troublesome. Extra double down. Might come to beat him, defeat him, and mistreat him. So what if that I'm cheating? Now everybody wanna sound around me. I'ma tell you how. Come on. Let's get it now. Yeah, oh yeah. That's how it gotta be. So stop.
So you're telling me that Takeshi 69 is like that? Like good like that? No way.
He's louder and more gangster.
What? He's louder than Slam.
Yeah.
No way.
Come on. Like a chameleon, but by some guy. Oh my God, I'm so high. 'Cause they say I rhyme, they say I look like a gremlin. But what does it take to make a million?
Yeah, this Onyx is hard, though. Woo.
Joe Biden, sniff the hair of boys.
Oh.
Thank you. I mean, he probably does, dude. I'm just saying, dude.
I mean, it sucks that Takeshi's a snitch because I really liked his music. You know what I'm saying? I was like a
Did you
fan.
really?
Yeah, I was one of those ducks that was driving around the street, bumping it hardcore, like, yo, this is that heat, and everyone's like, yo, he's got all kinds of colors in his hair, and I'm like, I know, man, I'm weird as hell. And then like they would beat me up because I was cool with him, and now 1, 2, 3. Now he I can't believe. Oh yeah, there he goes. This is him.
Oh, come on, man.
Pop these niggas like a willy nigga. You a silly nigga. In the hood with them Billy niggas and them Hoover niggas. You run up and they shooting niggas. We ain't hooping nigga. No KB, you a loser nigga.
I'm sorry, I can only understand one word so far.
That Uzi nigga on the stoop. Krills in my drawers. Your girl on my phone. She wanna fuck but keep it clothes on. I only want the joke. Man, that's really all I use it for. To kick her out the door. I don't want her. You can keep the horse. She feeding for some more. In New York, my niggas don't really rock. My niggas money block. Long case of nigga throwing shots. I run them off they block. $250,000 in the stash box. I grinded for my spot. Niggas talking about that cash for my bag worth a lot.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You're so excited, but it's terrible, man.
You loved
oh, my
it.
God. No, it's terrible.
I
And
mean-
look at him. He's got rainbow teeth.
What's terrible about it?
He's got rainbow teeth.
What's
man.
terrible about it?
He's acting all like a tough guy, and he's a skinny little guy, like a little skinny guy. I could kick his ass.
But how is that terrible?
I don't know, man.
You just named a situation.
Okay,
That's like me saying
I'd rather listen to the situation from Jersey Shore than that crap, dude.
he does have abs.
He does not. The situation does.
But he's a snitch, so it's already null and void.
I'm sorry, dude. Takeshi 6ix9ine is Takeshi 6 sucks, man. He's Takeshi sucks 9.
Facts. He definitely is. Yo, do you know what the ACLU is?
Of course, I know what the ACLU is.
I don't really know much about them.
Well, the ACLU is a group of people. Okay, and they what does it stand for, Mosh? You must know at least that.
I do know what it stands for. It's the American Civil Liberties Union.
Exactly.
Now, I'll tell you what they did. You tell me what you think, because you know more about them.
Okay.
They called for tampons in men's restrooms in order to achieve menstrual equity. The ACLU...
Wait. Menstrual equality or menstrual equity?
Equity. They're calling for the men's restroom.
I'm really banking on some menstrual equity. I'm saving it up. And, hey, once we get another Republican in office, my menstrual equity is going to go through the roof, dude.
Oh, we're going to have dividends, bro. Dividends. They're calling for the men's restroom to include tampons in order to prevent discrimination against every person who menstruates, because men nowadays also menstruate.
No, that's called you're bleeding out of your butthole. You need to numb it with some Orajel before you.
Right. I mean, Orajel. I never thought of that.
Yeah, they should make anal gel. Ooh, hello.
How about I put Orajel on one of your bad teeth, and then you...
I don't have any bad teeth, though.
We'll find one, and we'll...
I'll make one.
You can put the Orajel on my butt from your mouth.
No. Wait, it would already be on your butt?
I can say that, right?
Yeah.
All right, fuck.
Would it already be on your butt and then to my mouth, or would it be on my mouth first and then transferred to your butt? Because that makes a big difference.
First of all, you got to understand, I've got a clean butt.
Okay.
Very clean. You can eat you can eat a handful of popcorn off the crevice of my butthole.
Or just corn, probably. The corn pop.
You can
was
eat.
a bad dude.
You rolled with some bad boys.
I'm just saying, man. Just saying.
That's not gonna work.
Nah, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. But yeah, my butthole is really nice. But so who is the ACLU, and why do they want tampons in men's restrooms, bro?
Because I believe the reason, this is off the dome here, is because the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, right?
Yes.
They're all about, to defend and preserve the individual rights and liberties guaranteed to every person in this country by the Constitution and the laws of the United States. And that's just off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that's what they stand for. And that being said, I believe in 2019 that we've really crossed a lot of boundaries and brought a lot of people together, and it's become popular culture, and it's become commonplace,
Tampons in men's bathrooms?
To accept people for whatever it is that they believe in, however they feel, to consider people's feelings, to defend and preserve their rights and liberties. It's popular now to do that. So we're farther along now than we've ever been. A lot, in part, thanks to organizations like the ACLU.
Do you think we're going too far? Oh,
no,
okay.
I think they might be running out of things now. It's like, okay, well, white people like black people like white people. There's mixed races and couples and children, and things are great. It's a melting pot. As everybody keeps saying, it's a melting pot. So if that's the truth, and everybody keeps saying it's a melting pot, well, then maybe they're running out of things, new ideas. And tampons in men's bathrooms is just something else that they can throw out there so that they still are relevant, so they can still stay in business. If they've already achieved so many goals, what's really left? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. The straight community accepted gay people.
Right. I like you. You like me.
So we accepted people for... Oh, yeah, I'd have sex with you right now. So we obviously accept each other orally.
Well, you
but
do.
what I'm saying is...
Jesus.
So we were okay with however anybody thought, whatever they wanted to do. Like, you want to have sex with a woman, you want to have sex with a guy. It's all good. It's cool with me. But now that's like what they want to do. Now we're like, okay, now we got to accept non-reality?
Well, more. I don't want to say more importantly. I don't want to take anything away from what you just said, but in addition to that, it's maybe not so much not reality, but it's going towards that 0.0001% of society and pushing them to the top, kind of like the same way that the news media, the mainstream news, wants you to believe that 60% of the population is believing in whatever their narrative is, when in reality it's like 700 people. You know what I mean? So again, I go back to what else is there left to do? They can only police their own policies and continue to give people accolades and continue to support their causes for so long without having a new idea. And so now the new fresh idea is men can menstruate.
Tell me this.
Do you menstruate?
I don't.
Okay.
Not usually.
Okay.
Tell me this. How do you feel about transgenderism?
I believe that transgenderism, there's aspects of it that I've heard are like what is it? What is that?
How do you personally feel about it?
Well, there's that term. It's like transphobia.
Transphobia, fear of
dysphobia.
trans.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I believe there's an element to it of mental health issues. I also believe that there's an element to it of people just exploring things. But I also think that too many people commit suicide over it, and too many people are abused and bullied over it. So it is important. You know, I don't really care if you want to have 2 dicks or no dicks. I don't care if you want to have boobs. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about people that dress up as girls. I'm talking about
having the operation.
Girls dress up as the operation.
Go have your operation. I hope you survive it and come out of the anesthesia healthy and happy.
So
I'm not going to take anybody's happiness away.
The majority of Americans.
Yeah, probably.
Which is, I mean, I don't know if the majority. Here's how I feel about it. Pretty much the same way as you. I don't care. Do what you want to do. If you came up to me and asked me for advice and said you were going to do that, I'd say, yo, that's not smart. You're this. You're a chick. You're a dude. I mean, do what you got to do, but like, don't like think you're something else, man. That would be my advice. But if they were like, yo, man, I understand where you're coming from, but don't worry about that, man. Just let me do this. I'd be like, all right, whatever. If you know what you're doing, you got it. I got your back. But it's almost dumb. It's like somebody cutting their leg off. Well, I mean, I don't want to say that
because they identify as a one-legged man.
But no, but I'm saying somebody cut one of their feet off and then asked me, to like help them walk and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that somebody could have a...
I'm not equating transgenders people
kind
with
of
people that cut their feet off.
You're kind of suggesting that maybe if somebody was to have, like a woman was to have a penis installed, like an addictomy, and then was like, hey, can you help me whack off? You'd be like, well, I mean, I do it every morning, so sure, right?
Sure, if it's a ski fest, you know what I'm saying? I'm knocking 2 things out with 2 birds with 1 stone.
A Dutch rudder at that point. You could teach that transgendered person.
Ooh, you did the crisscross hand.
It's a Dutch rudder.
Like
yeah,
that.
That's where you take your hand and put it on your dick, and I put my hand on my dick. But then with my other hand, I work your arm, and with your other hand, you crisscross and work my arm. So I'm not touching your dick, and you're not touching my dick, but you're jerking my. You know what I'm saying?
That's fabulous.
Thank you. It's called a Dutch rudder. I did not invent it.
I told a dude in a battle that I would cut his hand off at the wrist, then jack off with his fist.
And make a Turkish snow cone, No,
I didn't say anything about snow cones or the state of Turkey.
Never mind. Sorry, it's a country actually.
Countries are states.
It's smelly that country.
Countries are states.
I can smell that country.
Where is Turkey? Do you know?
Turkey is in the Middle East.
What part of the Middle East?
The northeastern part of the Middle East. Yeah.
North, southeast. Okay, name a country that borders Turkey.
Sure. A country that borders Turkey would be Saudi Arabia. Turkey's a big country.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
Bet me right now $20 that No. Don't look. Look at me right now. Look at me. Look at me right now.
Okay.
Don't look. Look at me right now.
Okay.
How much do you want to bet that Saudi Arabia does not border Turkey? $20 right now.
Considering the fact that I don't have a buck, I would have to say
Saudi Arabia is southeast of Turkey by far. You got to skip several countries. Turkey is above Israel and stuff like that.
Why are you asking me if you already know?
Because I wanted to see where you were at. But you said Saudi Arabia, which is one of the biggest countries in the Middle East.
So is Turkey.
Turkey? They're not even. It's not even close.
I didn't say Saudi Arabia. I said Syria.
You said Saudi Arabia.
I said it twice. Syria. I mumbled it like a rapper.
I'll accept Greece, Bulgaria, Georgia, Armenia, Iran, Iraq, and Syria.
Yeah, I know you'll accept Bulgaria because you're a Bulgarian. I'm a Hungarian.
You're a Hungarian?
You're a Bulgarian.
So you're admitting that you're an Aryan.
No, I'm Hungarian. God, fuck.
You are a white nationalist.
I'm not. And what's wrong with being a white guy? Jeez, man, I'm so tired of it. The ACLU needs to incorporate like anti-white rhetoric, man.
Yeah, but let me tell you one more thing about something that happened.
Oh, was it about Turkey? I got a story for you as well.
Turkey's going to come up later on in the show.
Okay,
you'll know when it comes. When it comes, because comes is a very a very flirtatious word.
Right under your frock.
Oh, my frock?
Yeah.
What the frock are you talking about, man? One lucky person in Ohio won a $372 million lottery jackpot.
I did this story last week on that show.
Did you?
Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Tell me about who influenced him to buy that ticket.
I heard your last show is horrible. So.
Fuck you.
No. You seriously did this?
I don't recall.
We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
People are gonna. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just switch out a couple things from the story.
Oh yeah, you're gonna try and throw me under the bus like Turkey.
Somebody in Turkey is going to have an incredible holiday Kwanzaa season after winning 372 million shekels in Tuesday's mega shekel jackpot. The winning ticket was sold at Lebanon's Techachach supermarket in Lebanon City, Lebanon. Just outside of...
borders Turkey.
It borders Turkey, and it's right near Tehran. The store will receive 100 million bonus shekels for selling the turban. The cash payout is 100 million shekels. Happened in Turkey. Guy got lucky.
Get out of here. You just pulled that out of nowhere.
Nah, I made most of that up.
Most people in Turkey are lucky that they're not in Iraq or Iran. Whoa, thank you.
Yeah. I don't know much about Turkey politics.
I know a lot about a lot and a little bit about a little bit. And I got to tell you, I have a story, an anecdote, if you will. But you know what? Before I get to that, I have a few suggestions. You know, we were talking about Trump and the impeachment and Joe Biden's obvious bragging of a quid pro quo, you know, where somebody does something, you won't do something for somebody else unless they do something for you first.
Yeah.
You know, basically.
To bribe.
Basically, not really. I mean, a bribe is different because that's like with criminal intent. But quid pro quo happens all the time in politics. Like, hey, you do this and I'll do that. If you don't do this, I'm not doing that. You know, and it could be anything from aid to military supplies to food aid, anything.
I got you.
So I'm wondering if you and I, you know, because we're like just a couple dudes, you know, not a dude couple, but a couple of dudes. And if I was to say something like, you know, to you, like, you know, if you would like another Gatorade, you'll have to clean the whiteboard first. So if you clean the whiteboard for me, I'll give you Gatorade. But if you don't clean the whiteboard, I won't give you the Gatorade, right? That's kind of like an example of a quid pro bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? Don't roll your eyes at me, dude.
Bro.
Quid pro bro.
You switch the P and the B.
It's like, hey, you got a beer bong, man? I'll put some beer in it if you let me hit it afterwards, bro. And it's a quid pro bro.
What's your fastest beer bong? Sorry.
Yeah, like I timed it and logged it. Let me check my book, Mosh. Hold on a second. Let me scroll to beer bong. There we go. Right there, I got the.
I bet you your fastest sexual escapade is quicker than your fastest beer bong.
I don't have fast sexual escapades.
You don't?
No. Or what if you were really bad at sex with an ex of some sorts, and they broke up with you over it? Would that be a bad sexual escapade? I'm sorry.
I don't get it. Explain that joke to me.
Explain it.
Yeah.
Now, so what if like if the common man, right, John, if you will, is just, you know, driving, stops at a light on 19 here in beautiful downtown Newport Richey.
I will.
And there's a streetwalker, and he's like, hey, I'll give you a ride if you give me a ride? You know what I'm saying? Is that a quid pro ho? Thank you.
Could be.
Okay. How about this? Couple battle rappers. They're they're shacking up at a hotel outside of, I don't know, Orlando.
Quid pro yo.
Yeah.
Not only are they easy, but I seen them from coming from a mile away. Say your next one. Watch this.
No problem. The game of tennis.
Right.
It's basically give and take. You serve, they return. That's the essence of it, right?
Right.
Is that quid pro McEnroe?
McEnroe?
Yeah, fucking John McEnroe is like a famous tennis player. He got mad at the refs all the time.
Bro, I'm poor. I don't know about tennis players.
Tennis is the poor man's sport, dude. All you need is a racket and a ball.
Tennis is the poor man's sport. They don't erect tennis courts anywhere
They're
near.
public. They're everywhere. Every park has tennis courts. Nobody even uses them.
Only high poverty areas do not get tennis courts. They get basketball courts.
It's called ping pong in those areas.
I will mop you.
Fuck, you could play handball. But John McEnroe is not famous for handball, so it wouldn't work. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Quid pro McEnroe is pretty good, bro. That's the new way to describe tennis. Like, hey, Mosh, you want to go play some quid pro McEnroe?
Yo, what I got for your list? Say you were going to tell me the list, or else if you didn't tell me the list, I was going to have to kill myself.
I didn't say that.
It would be a quid pro no.
Wah wah wah. All right. How about you and your boyfriend? You know,
right.
Like, hey, you do a little, and I'll do a little. Is that a quid pro blow?
Yeah,
that's a quid bro blow.
Oh,
it's like two dudes that are straight, but they decide to experiment. You know, quid bro blow. Yeah. And then their third roommate shows up. He's totally straight, and he's like, "Stop it! What are you guys doing?" He's a quit bro blow. Quit it. Sorry, dude.
Well, I just wanted to jump in real quick and give us a quick bro blow.
Fantastic. I love where your head's at. Speaking of head, what if we were to rub noses and we did it up in Alaska? Would that be a quid pro Eskimo?
Yo, dude, you're a father of a lot of children.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
No, this is great.
All right, one more.
Yes.
What about if we lived under the sea next to a pineapple, perhaps? Right? Squid pro blow? I mean, squid
pro blow. He's still stuck on blow.
Okay, wait.
A squid pro quo.
What if we were both salesmen, right? And for some reason, it was a really, really horrible experience with a client where it was just taking so long. It was like the slowest sale of all time. It was just at a snail's pace. Would that be a quid pro
escargot?
Yes!
Oh, you can't even mess with me, bro. Yo, let me ask you a question now.
I can't wait.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me give you
What
an answer.
time is it?
It's time to answer questions.
All right, well, let me ask you this. This is a dead serious question now.
Am I under oath like Tekashi 6ix9ine?
These are it's kind of three separate questions, but I'm going to need your real honest answer for all of them.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to ask you the questions, and then you take your time. We'll talk about them.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. I'm on the hot seat.
How much would you need to be paid? How much would you charge to have gay sex if no one was going to find out? You're in a room. Now, there's two levels. There's you taking it in the ass, and then you doing everything else. And then
come on,
I want you to tell me how much you would charge to do gay porn and have it live on the internet where anyone could go see. And
I'm in my own room, like a live cam, like a cam guy.
You're getting pounded, and people can go to the video anytime they want. Kevin Holly gets pounded by monster cock. Cadoodle doo! It's a chicken, but I'm saying.
Wow.
So how much would you charge? How much would it take for you to have gay sex where no one's going to find out about it? Maybe you go, just jerking off a guy. And then tell me how much, how much, because everyone's got their price.
Let's just get cut to the chase right now. How much money are you offering, bro?
Am I offering? I'm offering.
How much you got, dude?
I got enough. I got more than you need.
I highly doubt it.
What's your number, man? Think about it, man.
This is a trick question, because if I throw a number out there, you're going to say, "Oh, you could fuck Kevin Hawley."
I want you
whatever.
to really.
If I say 0, then you can be like, "He'll do it for free." Oh, I see where this is going.
I want you to really close your eyes and think about some dude walking in. Dude, I want you to think about some dude. This is a serious, because people want to know this.
No, they don't. Who wants to know this?
Everyone's sitting around saying, "How much would you cost to get fucked in the ass?"
No, they're not. In your circles, maybe. Who are you hanging out with, man? Oh, man, you were just in jail recently, though. You're like, "Hey, man, what do you do? What are you in here for?" And you're like, some bullshit I didn't do. And they're like, "Oh, yeah, like, tell me about yourself." And you're like, "Oh, I'm on this badass radio station show."
So I stay away from your girl, because you don't like, even if I'm just talking about a general girl where I'm like, "Yo, I'm freestyling," and your girl is a bit, even though I'm not being serious towards your girl. But now we're talking about gay stuff, man. And you can't even follow through with a gay joke.
It's not a joke. You're asking me to be 100% serious, and then we're going to talk about it.
So, how much would it cost? Everyone's got a price. Tell me your damn price. You want me to tell you mine first? I mean,
I would. Okay, for the first question, if nobody was ever going to find out, okay,
and that's a weak ass subject. If you want to capture attention, you're gonna at least have to tell people how much you're gonna take to get it in the butt.
Joni in the chat room says $50 for me to do it. I'd have to say, if nobody was going to find out, for that I would do like $1 million. $1 million.
That's cheap to take it. Yeah.
I mean, it's just one time, and my sexy fly ass dude,
well,
probably
PG, to take it, you would do $1 million.
I mean, the dude would probably be quick. It doesn't have to be a monster. Like, what I'm saying?
Thank you. It doesn't have to be, but it should be, and
then the price is going to go up. Joni in the chat room says, "I'm priceless." Thank you.
Well, we love Joni. She doesn't love Chachi. Yo,
fuck Chachi. I wonder how much Chachi would do.
Because if I close my eyes and I think of someone coming in here and he's like, "All right, first of all, we're gonna no one's gonna know about this. It's gonna be behind closed doors. I got a suitcase in there. I want you to suck my eye.
What's the?
I want you to fillet me.
What's in the suitcase, man?
Money.
Oh, the money. Okay.
And I'm gonna go in there and I'm like, damn, to fillet a dude. Like, I'd let a dude fillet me for like 10 grand. If he's clean and he's got his papers, bro.
He's got his shots and everything.
You want to fillet me up real quick, bro? That's like 10, 12. But like, for me to fillet a dude, it'd be like, I'd need like $5 million.
Okay, so that's not going to work. I mean,
no, that's not going to work.
So what about the filming part of it? For people to be able to watch it, I mean, my price for that, I would have to own the rights to it. First and foremost?
No, you don't get the rights. People just go on there.
Well, then I have to be paid enough to be able to quid pro blow it back. Kind of like the Clintons do with the Clinton Foundation, where I could buy the rights.
To quit your profession, you'd need to. So you'd have to make. If I was going to do it on air, live, I'd have to make $100 million. Yeah. Well, dude, I'd do it. Gay porn. Wow, that's the end of your life.
Well, my friend James did gay porn. They flew. This is like 20 years ago. They flew him out to California.
Your friend, huh?
Yeah, and all he had to do was float around in a pool in Malibu.
Your gay friend had to float around in a pool of your. Sorry, go ahead.
No, he's straight, dude. He's a very handsome guy, and at the time too, 20 years ago, he was a stud back then. He looked like Fabio back then. He had long hair, and all he had to do was jerk off on a raft, like not on the raft, but he was like laying down on the raft, like on his back, and he just had to jerk off. And then it'd take a couple takes, it took a couple days, and he got to stay in this like mansion in Malibu and float around in a pool. That's the rumor I heard anyway. And he did it for $5,000, and it ended up in a gay porn. But he didn't have to touch any other people, and nobody else touched him. So it was just him floating around jerking off. Now I didn't watch it, so I don't know if he was looking at other people while he was jerking off or how that went down.
Well, let me ask you this last question then.
Okay, I can't wait. This is great.
Behind closed doors,
Thanks.
No one knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude might not explode.
Hold on, could you open the door, please?
Why?
I just don't want to be behind closed doors with you right now.
Bro,
I'm a little triggered now.
Let me just tell you, I am going to tackle you and sexualize you.
Fucking murder you, dude.
I'm going to sexualize you before the end of the night.
Let me just go ahead and take this out. Okay.
I'm not scared of your little pea shooter or your little knife because you ain't got the heart to use it,
I
dude.
don't even need to. I'll pistol whip you with it.
I'll swing at you once. You'll be knocked out. Snoring. I'll come do the controls and everything. I'll do the whole show while you're snoring in the corner, bro. What I'm saying is you got the lights off. Nobody, it lights off. No one's going to know. Dude's like, you got 60 seconds. You got to jerk me for 60 seconds.
That's this long.
You got to jerk him for 60 seconds. How much would you charge?
I'm still thinking about it. Oh,
That's
man.
the last gay question.
Oh, God, it hurts a little.
No one's going to know about it.
Yeah, think about it before you're done. Oh, man, how much is this worth to me?
Is it worth it?
Oh, God.
Is it worth it?
It's like,
What do you want, $5,000? 10 grand?
I'll do it. Fuck it. Oh, my God.
What about 12? 13?
$50. $50. That's all I need. Oh, man, and I finished early. You know?
You want to go another round? I got more money.
It's only worth $50.
I got more money. He's like, this is 60 seconds right here. Yo, doesn't radio mimic real life for you so much? I'm telling you, it's weird.
No,
it's weird.
no, not at all.
I'm on your ass tonight.
Welcome back, Mosh. Thank you. Jeez Louise, man. That's ridiculous. Seriously, though. Quit.
Pro.
Oh, man. So, what else is happening, Mosh? I mean, hey. Whew, I just, how you feel like after a dog poops, it just wants to run around. It feels light on its feet, Kind of feel like that right now.
You feel like... I don't know how a dog feels after he poops.
Well, if you watch a dog after it poops, it runs around like it's light on its feet. It's happy. It feels like a weight's been lifted off its shoulders.
Well, technically it has.
That's what I'm saying. I feel that same way right now, and I didn't just take a poop or anything. But
what did you get off your chest or shoulders?
Well, I have something I'd like to get off my chest and shoulders. Two things, actually. You, for one.
My dick?
Put it away. It's radio, dude. Jeez.
I want to get off my chest and shoulders. My dick.
You're laughing way too hard at yourself, dude. I'm still sick. All right. So for my day job, right? My real job. Speaking of shit,
yeah.
Yeah, I walk around new construction sites for residential homes. Okay, I'm not going to say where or who or anything that happens because it's a lot going on, and it's it's work. You know what I mean? It's not something to joke about, right?
This is something that happened to you today?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
I had like 10 houses to inspect, if you will, and I had to inspect the sewers, right? So I go into the first house, and dude, the first thing I do is I open up the little clean outs outside so you can look down into the sewer pipe from where the side of the house is. The little white cap that you see out there. That's so you can put tools in there and flush it out if it gets clogged up or whatever.
The plumbing.
Yeah. So I open that up to make sure it's not full of water. Then I go inside and I run all the fixtures on these new homes, flush all the toilets and all that stuff, make sure nothing's leaking, do a pressure check and all that.
Checking all the plumbing.
Yeah. So I'm going around inside and I go to one of the bathrooms and I open the door and there's a freaking man, I don't want to be racist when I say this. There's a jobber, okay, taking a shit. He was a
jobber.
Little Marco sitting in there taking a shit, right? Pardon my French. And I'm like, what are you doing? And it smells like poo, and he's got a roll of toilet paper in his hand, and he's like, what?
Wait, you opened up the door to do your job in a toilet, and there was somebody in there taking a shit?
In a brand new home where you should not be taking a shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, for all you know, I could have been like a realtor with clients. I could have been the building inspector. I was inspecting I was the plumbing inspector. You know what I mean? So, the plumbing inspector does not need to see the guy pooping in the brand new toilet, But furthermore, part of my job is I have to run a sewer camera down the sewer, And if someone...
Down the toilet, he just shit in.
Not down the toilet, but outside from the house to the street and from the house into the house.
Oh, you don't have to run it through the toilet.
Not through the actual toilet, but I'll run it from the outside into the house, and I'll pass all the little junctions where the toilets and sinks empty to the main sewer line,
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm looking for construction debris or whatever might be in there, anything that could potentially flood the house out if it's not cleaned out. It needs to be clean, We're supplying a product to the new buyer, And this guy's pooping in it like it's his, you know what I mean? Who does that? So he looks at me and he's like, "Are you the plumber? You fix leak?" And I'm like, "Your leak? The plumber, Like, what are you doing pooping in this toilet? You can't poop in this toilet, dude. Now I got to run my camera down there. Oh, man." So I'm going back and forth flushing toilets and stuff, right? Yeah, and he's like, "What? And as I'm doing that...
What nationality is he?
I don't know, but I think his name was...
Little Marco.
And I'm like, bro, So I'm going back and forth flushing these toilets. Excuse me, I'm still sick, man. And, while I'm doing that, and I got the bathtubs running and all the sinks running, I'm just trying to put as much water down the sewer line as I can.
Right.
And the construction manager, the builder rep, two of them walk into the house. Hard hats and clipboards, tucked in polos, And I'm like, uh-oh, when you see those guys, you got to be on your toes, those are the guys that are paying the contract. That's how that's my job, So they walk in, and the guy looks at me and goes, "You the plumber?" And I'm like, "No, sir." And he goes, "Oh, are you here to fix the leak?" And I'm like, "I'm not familiar with what leak you're talking about, but here's what I am here to do. I'm going to perform a pressure test and a leak test, run my sewer camera down, the sewer line, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I follow him, and we go into the bedroom behind that bathroom that the what was his name again?
Little Marco.
That guy was pooping in, and all the drywall was cut out of the wall, and there was obviously some kind of a leak, right? I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they were talking about. So I told the builder guy, I was like, "Well, listen, I'm actually not the plumber. I'm here to inspect the sewer line. I was not aware of any leak, but it looks to be fixed." And we were looking at it. He's like, "Yeah, it looks like it's fixed." He goes, "Well, why are you running the bathtubs and everything?" And I'm like, "Because that guy is still standing there. Because that guy right there, that
Little Marco,
that."
Ugh. He's a nasty guy.
Yeah,
nobody likes him. Nobody likes him anywhere once they get to know him.
That's what I said. I didn't even need to get to know him. And I was like, that guy pooped in that toilet right there. And so I'm flushing these toilets.
You told on him?
Oh, right in front of him. I was like, and I pointed at him.
Okay, Takeshi.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. This guy may have been MS-13, though. I don't think he had a face tattoo, but
you
anyway.
Don't tell on nobody for nothing.
Bro, he pooped. Well, I had to put my camera.
You don't tell on nobody.
Oh, I was like, that guy pooped in that toilet, and that's why I'm flushing these toilets. Because they were calling me out. I'm like, why are you running the plumbing?
Bro, I'm a hip-hop artist.
I don't
can't
care.
tell on people, and then we're associated. I'm associated with a snitch.
I didn't tell on this. I didn't snitch on the guy. I called him out for pooping on my camera. That's different.
You told his supervisor. You didn't call him out, just him.
Wasn't his supervisor.
You told somebody above him. Let me tell you this. Have you ever been snaking some sort of plumbing, get into the deepest bowels of
Yes, all the time.
You get deep in there, you see a cloggy, deep thing, and then you get to Nancy Pelosi's front door.
That's pretty much what was about to happen. And listen, I didn't tattle on the guy. They're asking me, like, why are you messing with our plumbing? And I was like, because that guy pooped in it, and I'm not putting my camera down there if there's poop in there. I don't want poop on my camera.
Why didn't you just say somebody pooped into it?
Because I was mad. I'm sorry. And anybody working on a job site deserves respect. Guy's working hard. He's working hard. He had to poop.
You fucker.
But there's a porta potty on the lot, right outside on the sidewalk.
What if someone was in there?
He could wait.
He had explosive Mexican diarrhea.
I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that.
What is racist about saying explosive Mexican diarrhea?
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is I was mad. Then I go outside to run the expensive camera equipment down the clean out to inspect the piping, and the painters painting the house next door, they were, let's just say, they were painting the wall. They were basically painting the wall next door, the wall. And
yeah, I know the wall.
Yeah,
like the wall thing on the side that separates rooms.
Yeah. And excuse me, I'm dying here. And the paint came off the roller and the wind caught it, and it sprayed little dots of paint on my camera, my boots, my Walmart watch, my Dodger hat. Thank God I wasn't wearing my sunglasses. I would have been really mad, And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh. So then I leave after I was done with the house. I get in my work van, and I back up this intersection to do like a 3-point turn real slow, and there's construction equipment everywhere. And this minivan full of jobbers decides to pass me in the intersection.
What's a jobber?
A guy on a job site, Yeah. And I almost backed right into him. And I threw my hands in the air. Dude, within an hour, I threw my hands in the air 3 times and said, what the fuck? Like 3 times, man. You know, and I don't ever cuss on a job site. I'm like the good guy, you know? I'm the good guy.
All right.
Piss me off, Mosh. Piss me off.
Yo.
So I got Lysol and Santi wipes, you know? And I wiped down that camera, my hands, my neck, my back.
You know what's wild?
Your pussy and my crack. What? What's wild?
Absolutely, absolutely. The wildest thing about tonight is after this break, if people call in, which is 727-550-7886, they're going to get a load of the craziest.
Dude, you know we got loaded up for the next, after this break. On the other end of this is Mosh's Moments, Not Seen News, The Pyramid Game, Strange News, Facebook Saved. We got a huge show lined up.
Pyramid Game is what I was talking about.
Hell yeah.
You ready for that?
Let's do it. We'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show with Mosh Shelton.
Hi, this is Sharon Buckles. I am the dominatrix Selena Krause from the upcoming Scorpion Girl, and I am happy to be on the Kevin Holly Show.
Day I used to think I'll have a drink, but it's 8 a.m. Too many times I was confused. Time was lost. Am I still in the band? Just gotta stop and shut her up. When it's 5, I'm on 5 years down. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Just let it notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. Just shut it out, still medicating. I'm a liar, think it's in my head. Did I mention all the hiding? All the bottles, they're under my bed. Yet I think that it's so easy to keep going when the shaking starts. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Too blind to notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. The other day I had a seizure. Fun was over. Checking myself in. Yet it was just weeks before that. Car was totaled. I'm staying at my dad's. All time I thought I was clever. Who am I fooling? We all know I'm sick. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Too far to notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. I think it's fun, it's just beginning. I got it bad, 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 bad. Too far to notice I'm not living. I got it bad, 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 bad. Every day I used to think I'll have a drink.
More news, more talk, more fat girls. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
Looking at the pictures of the past are staring back at me, knowing that my life is just a series of the roads I take. Someday I'll be nothing but a memory. I hope you'll be there with me my final day. And I could never wait to grow up, thinking of the things I'd be, full of dreams and aspirations. Man, I couldn't wait to see what I'd become, all the things I would achieve. So goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Please don't cry, I'll see you on the other side. Life can turn out unexpected, never knowing where it takes you, finding out you need it all, the things you always took for granted. I can't believe I could not see. I hope you'll be better than me. I wish I would have let it go, the grudges I held in my soul. All that really matters are the things that always kept us close, holding on to family, love, and hope. So goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Please don't cry, I'll see you on the other side. So when I leave this world behind and you continue with your life, love your neighbor like yourself, full of life, forget that wealth, be rich in laughter, rich in love, show the world what you're made of, and never be afraid to try anything you want in life, and don't care about what anyone thinks about what you become. Be yourself until the end, but for now, until then, goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Goodbye, dear world, goodbye. Please don't cry, I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Louie Toopy Show, then listening to the Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
And now for more stereotypes that are obviously not true.
We don't like tennis shoes, we wear sandals, and yet we have sex with goats and ride camels. I live in the desert in Abu Dhabi, so I squat behind a cactus when I have chupati. Roll your tongue on the R's, whoops, drop the bomb, Allahu Akbar. I played the flute and snakes come out of jars. I caught a flight plane, didn't get hard. And you might not believe it, man, but during the winter I ski in sand. And the TSA was like, man, how did you get out of Iraq? Iran, damn. Rashid's got a bomb. Abdul Jabbar got a bomb. Amir's got a bomb. Malcolm X got a bomb. I'm a billionaire. Check my Equifax. Always wearing turbans and bedsheet hats. An Arabian day in the life. See, I have 10 leashes, one for each wife. And I have 10 bombs, one for each flight. That I put my wives on, they speak without permission. Then, mommy, look, there's a plane in the air. I swear, it was just there. We're all Muslims, Salam. And we all live in a cave, Saddam. Where we all eat lots of hummus, yum. My first website was thebomb.com. And you might not believe it, man, but during the winter, I ski in sand. And the TSA was like, man, how did you get out of Iraq? I ran, damn. Hussein got a bomb. Ramir Rashid got a bomb. Obama got a bomb. Osama bin Laden got a bomb. Well, not anymore. Don't touch my hat, it's sacred. I can make all my wives get naked. I have a phobia, I'm afraid of bacon. You need RBG, I can make it. We own mini mobs and gas stations, but people buy beer to get wasted. Like 9/11 victims, I take
Whoa, dude, you don't, you don't say that. Wasted like 9/11 victims? Fuck no, we don't say that shit in America. You might say that shit over in Lebanon, Afghanistan, wherever the fuck you from, but in America, you get your ass killed out here, boy.
I'm sorry.
Take that shit out the lyrics. Right now, before I shove a cactus up your sandy ass. Right now, I ain't playing.
Okay,
Shit.
I'm erasing it. I erased it.
Throw that damn falafel in the trash and focus.
It's gone, sir. I'm sorry.
Cue the goddamn music.
As the world waits for my plans to unfoil, during spring I jet ski on oil, and I bummed all sorts of different places, and the TSA is the most racist. They be like, Rashid's got a bomb. Abdul Jabbar got a bomb. Amir's got a bomb. Malcolm X got a bomb. Hussein got a bomb. Ramir Rashid got a bomb. Obama got a bomb. Osama bin Laden got a bomb.
It's worse than throwing cats in the river.
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
back now, get the whole world in front of me. You can see me flying so high like a paradise. You can see me roam 13 like a paradise. Look into my soul for love, for Mary Jane, Spider-Man, Coach, Video Parking, on the flame, everywhere I go, everything I say. Never back down, people here, because I
You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show, the Kevin Holly Show, the Kevin Holly Show.
It's not for me. Slave on a ship of bad men. My legs shackled to a gun. I live my life in a pocket dream. Nothing ends, keep my life. Wait to be lost at sea. This is it, it's all there is. I never will be free. And I said, oh, it's a pirate's life for me. And I said, oh, this is the destiny. Live my life one breath at a time. Each day I spend trying to keep my life. Living alone. Going down with a sinking ship, my head up, sky up to my lips. This is my life, this is my destiny. And I said, oh, it's a pirate's life for me. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da, la da da da
And I say, whoa, it's a fast life for me. And I say, whoa, this is the last time. And if my life were from the time you stand, sitting in a fucking crowd, I'm living alone, I'm living a dry fantasy. If I go down to the gift ship, and the sins are made for the final grip, this is the life, this is the last time. And I say, whoa.
Drinking dragon's blood, just like Charlie Sheen. I'm a winner.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Welcome back, everybody. It is the second segment of the Kevin Holly Show. You are listening to myself, your host, Kevin Holly, as well as Mosh Jelton, battle rapper extraordinaire. What's up, Mosh?
What up?
Special thanks to our sponsor, marijuanagolf.com. Go to marijuanagolf.com, type in The Kevin Holly Show, all one word, in the promo box at checkout, and get $10 off of a beautiful, breathable golf polo. Get your golf balls, your golf tees, your golf hats with the Marijuana Golf logo. Hit the green, Mosh.
Hit the green.
Tee it up high.
Tee it up high.
Bro, you know what? I got to tell you something, man. There's a few things that make me happy. Okay,
right,
and especially coming to the Kevin Holly Show studios in the Dump Tower in beautiful downtown Newport Richey. It's like a clubhouse, man. It's like it's a place it's a happy place, Mosh. And what better way to celebrate the happiness in the Kevin Holly Show studios other than playing the pyramid game?
The pyramid game.
I think it's time, dude.
It's time.
The pyramid game. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play the pyramid game on the Kevin Holly Show. It's a game where we come up with 5 words each. We give each other clues to guess those 5 words without saying those 5 words. And winner takes all tonight. It's just me and you, Mosh. If you get all 5 words right, there might be a theme involved. If you get that right, bonus question. Oh, yeah.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I got
always
words.
Ready. You want to go first? You want to quiz me?
I'll quiz you first.
Oh, dude. All right. Are you sure? Because I feel like I don't want to. Okay, I'll one-up you at the end. It'll be fine.
If you think you could beat me, I just want to let everybody else know, too. If you guys want to join in, 727-550-7886. We're playing a pyramid game. If you would like to join in, it is 727-550-7886. Thank you very much.
You can also join us in the chat room and answer through that at kevinhollyshow.com or Spreaker.com/The Kevin Holly Show. Bro, I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, I'm quizzing. Here we go.
Hold on. I need a timer or something, right? Here we go. 30 seconds on the board.
All right. It is a plant, probably the most sold plant in America.
Soy.
You can buy them at convenience stores.
Basil. Planted at a convenience
they're behind
store.
the counter.
Hemp.
No.
Tobacco.
That's the answer.
Oh.
You got it. Tobacco was the answer.
Thank you. All right. Man, I hope they get harder. Whoa.
Where is my...
Hold on.
Yeah, you're taking my music away from me.
What happened?
What happened?
Everything else is working. Hold on. The timer just stopped. All right.
We need that timer, man. All right. These are people like yourself.
Scholars.
Well, it's the opposite of scholars, actually.
Dumbasses.
Yes.
Democrats.
Yes, synonymous with Democrats.
Republicans.
Synonymous with the word imbecile.
Idiots.
Yes, synonymous with synonymous with it.
Morons.
One syllable.
Dumb.
Happens in April.
Showers.
The April 1st.
Fools.
Yes, that's the answer.
Whoa!
You got it. Fools is the answer.
All these buttons are messed up today, dude. I don't have...
You got to get your button game on point. This is the gosh darn pyramid game you're messing around here with, bro.
Look what it's doing. It's like shaking and stuff. All right.
You're doing fairly well here.
Thank you. Question number 3?
Yeah. Part of a forest.
Gump.
Nope.
Trees.
That's it. I gave you one. It was a gimme. All right. Type of bird.
Swallow.
Nope.
Cockatiel.
Nope.
Cockatoo.
Nope. Type of bird. Give me a type of bird.
I'm going to go with a parrot.
No.
Parrot eats nuts in your mouth.
Oh, you got me.
I'm going to go with
no flight.
Parakeet. Chicken.
No.
Rooster.
No.
Turkey.
Yes.
Yeah!
I told you turkey was going to come up later on in the day.
Man, I'm wondering if they really are flightless birds though.
Turkeys.
Neither here nor there.
They definitely are.
Okay.
But it is neither.
All right. There we go.
Now, where a military compound.
Fort.
No.
A base.
That's it.
What?
Finally, you got some right. You got all 5 right. Now, can you tell me the common theme?
Can you read them back to me?
Yes.
Can you read them backwards to forwards, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Base, turkey, trees, fools, tobacco. What do these 5 things have in common? Base, turkey, trees, fools, tobacco.
Turkey is the fools, the basehead fools' tobacco of choice. They smoke turkeys.
It's not a sentence.
That's kind of brilliant, though, dude.
These 5 things have something in common. Does anybody know what these 5 things have in common? Tobacco, fools, trees, turkey, and base.
People at military bases in Turkey think that tobacco grows on trees.
No, you're trying to add them up as words. It's just they all have a common theme.
They're all things you smoke.
That's it.
Yeah!
That's the answer. He got it.
Woo! 6 out of 6. Hell yeah! Boom! Champion!
Good job, man. That is very good job.
Thank you. You're next, man. You got a chance to redeem yourself. I'm pretty confident that you'll get all of these. And the theme, dude. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. And I feel like I'm going to give you really good clues. So let me ask you, Mosh.
Let's do this.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds on the board. First word, Mosh.
First word. Give it to me.
It's a garlic blank.
Garlic clove.
No, it's made of bread, and they twist it up like tie it in a
garlic.
Thou
rope.
shall blank.
A garlic. Forgot.
Don't play with me.
Not. Don't give them away.
Well, I mean, it's kind of part of it. I want you to win. I want to be the winner.
But I'm gonna get it.
Ways.
Even if you don't give it away, I'm gonna give it.
All right, next one. Here we go. 30 seconds on the board. Okay. Blank. It's a movie. Blank in 60 seconds.
Gone.
Yeah.
He's gonna give them all away. He's gonna give them all away.
All right. 30 seconds. Here we go. Question number 3. It's time to pay the piper. It's time to pay your blank.
Tab bill.
No.
Price.
Let's see here.
Toll.
It's close to toll. It's the
fee.
The blanks and the don'ts.
The dues.
Yes, the dues. Dues.
Got
not
dues.
D's, but dues.
Oh, here we go.
All right, number 4.
Let's do it.
All right, it's a funny way to spell what you put into a door lock. If you're going to the Florida blank, The little islands in Florida.
Keys?
Yeah, singular.
Key?
Yeah, but how do you spell it funny? Like, I mean, you got it right anyway. You would say K, like C-A-Y, but it's pronounced key. You know, like the key is.
So correct. Is it K?
We'll go with key. Key.
It's key?
Key.
Oh,
yeah, it's key. All right, here we go. Number 5. You're 4 out of 4, Mosh. Don't mess it up now.
I won't.
All right. It's something you watch on TV, but it's not a program. You go to the theater to watch these. The blank theater. Movie.
See,
all right, so you got them all. If you want to read them back to me and tell me what the theme is, Mosh, and I'll give you a bonus number 6.
Not gone dues K movies. Not gone dues K movies.
I'm not gonna do this gay movies with you, man.
Not gonna do gay movies. Oh, I'm not gonna do gay
yeah,
movies. I'm
not for any price.
Good.
You can't buy me, man. I'm not a piece of meat, Mosh.
Well, I got it. Hey, let me run you one more time, bro, because I want to see if you can get this.
Well, like a train? Okay.
I'd love to run you like a train, but you're the one who's not gonna do me, so it's not gonna work.
I'm not gonna make a movie.
All right, look. One of America's most favorite food.
Pizza.
Nope, it's what Americans who are broke eat.
Ramen.
Ramen what?
Noodles.
Say them together.
Ramen noodles.
That's the answer. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Let's see if you can get it. A crustacean. Type of crustacean.
Oyster.
Not an oyster.
Mussel.
Nope.
Clam.
Those are mollusks, by the way.
Oh.
Crustacean.
A snail. Escargot.
A snail is a mollusk. We want a crustacean. Those are slugs. Water
Shrimp.
slugs.
Shrimp.
Shrimp is a crustacean, but that's not the answer.
Oh, come on.
Keep going.
Scallop.
Keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Not a crab. The last thing left to eat that's not a shrimp, scallop, or a crab. The last crustacean that's not a shrimp, scallop, or a crab. You got 5 seconds
plankton?
left. It's got a hard red shell. Pinchers. Rhymes with...
A lobster!
There it is.
Yeah!
I almost had to get you, bro.
I actually hit the 60-second timer on that one, so I confess.
You got to get your 30-second timer game on, dude. I almost had to give you that rhymes with. All right. It's an island southeast of the United States.
Turkey.
No. This is 2 words. Island of southeast.
Bahamas.
No.
Grand Bahama.
Where runners are from. Lots of runners come from there.
Kenya.
No. Capital is Kingston.
Jamaica.
Okay. Now, people that go to Jamaica to have fun are what?
Tourists.
So what are they?
Jamaican tourists.
That's the answer.
What?
Jamaican tourists.
Your questions have way too many words.
He got them, but look at how hard and exciting it is to get.
It is hard and exciting.
It's all getting at that very buzzer.
When it's hard and exciting, it'll buzz you.
I don't want to go, oh, what? Okay, so it rhymes with blow, and it means not yes. Is it no? All right, so check it out.
Fuck you.
Think high protein food.
Meat. Steak. Chicken. Potatoes. No. Soy.
They're cooked on a stovetop.
Spam.
They're
hot
chicken
sausage.
embryos.
Eggs.
So what kind of eggs?
Scrambled eggs. Eggs over easy. Moons over my hammy. Boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs.
That's the answer. Hard-boiled eggs.
Fucking 3 words, man. This is a pyramid game. We got 19 words. Okay, numbers.
Hey, I'm doing it. How even Lola got Jamaica. I mean, you got to get on it. All right.
Hi, Lola. Her name was Lola. She played the pyramid game.
Ooh, whatever Lola want. All right, yo. So
she wore a diamond. Sorry. Diamond.
2 or more persons.
People.
That's it.
I'm not gonna make it Easy.
I gave you one. The last
two or
ones you
more.
got at the very last seconds. You needed that one. Tell me what these 5 things have in common.
Wait, hold on. Tell me what these 15 words have in common. Okay.
Tell me what these 5 words or phrases have in common. And only one of them has 3 words in it. The rest have 1 or 2. What do these 5 phrases have in common?
I don't know. What do these 5 words have in common? Say it again. What do these 5 words have in common? Sorry. Come on. I'm ready.
Make sure everyone's with us here. Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Lobster. Jamaican tourists. Hard-boiled eggs. And people.
Dude, you're a space cadet, dude. I have no idea. That makes
ramen noodles.
Yeah, say it again.
Lobster. Jamaican tourists. Hard-boiled eggs. People.
These are all things that people could be anything. It skews the entire thing.
Well, then go with the other stuff.
It's all things that scream when they get boiled.
No, make it more general.
It's all things that get boiled. It's all things that scream.
When things are boiled, they get what happens?
They get hot.
They get put in what?
Water.
What kind of water?
Hot water.
So, what's the answer?
These are all things that get in hot water?
Exactly. That's the
Jamaican
answer.
tourists get in hot water?
Yeah, because it's hot and they go in the hot water. And hard-boiled eggs and ramen noodles and lobster. So, hey, man, I was trying to be intricate.
What about people? People go in hot water?
People get in hot water when they mess with me. All over
look at the president. He's in hot water. He just got impeached. Do you ever put a peach in hot water?
He didn't. He did get impeached.
Hey, grab that camera real quick. I'm going to show you how to take this ordinary roll of toilet paper. You see this? Go ahead.
What am I grabbing?
The camera. Are you still live?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, I'll do it for you anyway. Watch this, Mosh. I got a magic trick for you.
Okay.
You want to go live real quick? I'll do it. I don't care.
What kind of magic trick are you doing?
I got a magic trick for you. I'm going to take this roll of toilet paper. See the roll of toilet paper I got here?
Yeah.
Okay, right? See what I got here? It's just a roll of toilet paper. You're not filming me.
Do you want me to film you?
I mean, that's what I thought you were going to do.
Well, I got to get it done here. I want to. He's got some kind of paper. If you go to my Facebook, it's facebook.com/moshgelatin.
I'll share it in the fun page, too.
You can watch Kevin do his trick here. But he's got a roll of toilet paper.
Ordinary roll of toilet paper. See that? Nothing special. You can look through it, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take a piece of toilet paper, a big piece, off of the roll. Put the roll down.
All right, so he's got an ordinary roll of toilet paper. He just took a big, giant piece.
So we've got a big piece of toilet paper here. I'm going to show you how to take this ordinary piece of toilet paper, nothing special about it.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn it into impeach. You ready?
You're going to turn it into impeach?
Yeah. Ready?
I'm ready. He's pulling his penis out.
That's a hell of a peach right there, huh? Yeah. Thank you.
So he's...
You can feel free to use that at the bar, Mosh. You know, whatever gay bar you go to, or bar you go to. You know, whatever you frequent. You know, whatever it might be. You go to that Australian gay bar where you're bisexual.
The one where I picked up your girl at, or which one are you talking about? But not your real girl, your hypothetical radio girl.
One. Yeah. Should we take a phone call real quick?
Sure. Who do we got? Brendan?
No, hold on. Let me turn this off. Hey, you're live on the Kevin Hart Show. Whoa, hey, what's up? Brendan's already talking every time he's on the phone, dude. It's like he's never stopped talking.
He's like, yo, what's up last night, man?
Yeah, man. I got that mentality, man. I just got, I'm going to make $1 million before 30 years old, so,
Yeah, I said that too, and now I make a podcast for no dollars.
Hey, Brendan, let me ask you a personal question.
Okay.
If someone came to you with a lot of money and you weren't on camera, and they said no one will ever know and no one will ever find out, how much would it take for you to have gay sex with another man? How much money would you have to receive?
To be honest, my numbers... is a condom involved?
No condom. It's raw.
Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
No. There's a number. There's a number that you would do it for, and that's
no.
How much with the condom?
I'll make that number myself, just being myself.
Say what?
Sorry.
I'll make that number that they would offer, just being myself. I really wouldn't do it unless there was a condom involved, and I can.
So let the guy have a condom on.
Okay,
Mosh.
What about with a condom,
yeah,
Brennan?
I mean,
no, wait, let the guy have the condom on. I'm pitching, dude.
All right. So, okay, how much for you to pitch then? For you to pitch with a condom on?
$1 million.
$1 million, and no one's gonna find out. You wouldn't. I mean,
$1 million cash.
Yeah, I got a problem with a hard. I got a hard on. I got a problem with putting it inside of another man. Like, I'd let a dude blow me for $1,500. You know what I'm saying?
He said 10 to 12K in the first segment. Now it's only $1,500.
Well, that was
by the end of the night. Mosh will do it for like $8.
I mean, if a dude's just blowing me, if I had to blow another dude, I'd do it for a couple hundred. Well, I don't know, man. If I had to blow another dude,
Couple hundred what?
Schmeckles?
Views or listeners?
Brennan over
views.
Brennan over here, a little liar that says he wouldn't be gay for money, which is crazy.
Let me ask Brennan something. Brennan.
Yep.
If you went camping and woke up the next morning and found a condom in your butthole, would you tell anybody?
Absolutely fucking not.
Awesome, dude. You want to go camping this weekend?
Yeah. What time are you thinking? Send me a calendar. But
I got like $8. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll call a Dictor. It's okay.
Yo, so I actually called in. I wanted to bring up that Trump impeachment stuff. There's been a bunch of new content.
Yeah, he just got impeached.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about it.
He got.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, really quickly. I mean, we went over it. He just got impeached in the House, but we all knew that was going to happen, and it's going to go to the Senate, and it's going to be done. So, I mean, it's not really.
That's crazy. Fucking crazy.
Knew it was going to happen.
That's a hot take, Brendan. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, man.
You should run for office, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
You could be a forest ranger at the campsite.
Yeah, go ahead and give me Trump's girl. I'll do that right now. Shit.
Melania's dime piece, bro.
Yeah, of course, dude. I mean, why wouldn't a fucking rich exec that looks like shit have a dime piece? I mean, it's America, bro.
Hey, but back in the day, Trump was one of the most handsome, richest men on the planet, you know?
Handsome?
Yeah.
You want to fucking suck him off?
I mean, for $1 million, maybe. Nobody's watching.
Me too.
Yo, you can curse. We're trying to see if we can do it without cursing, but
oh, okay.
No, we're not gonna get in no trouble. You can fucking say whatever you want, but we're just practicing. So if you want to practice with us,
I like how Brennan. I like how he laughs like a pimp. He's like,
pimping back.
The boy's got fish in his shoes.
Yeah, buddy. Bro. We fishing out here.
We out here fishing. Moss Jalton, holla at your boy, #1 fishing CD. Come get it. Yeah, got
legend,
that.
Baby. Moss Jalton's legend.
Could you imagine that, dude? If you made like a rap album and your target audience was like flats fishermen, you know, or like crabbers, you know, and they're out there like, you got tractor rap, you know, or they're like, I got a 10-inch lift. A 10-inch lift, boy, go in the mud.
I feel like there's lyrical rap.
You're gonna get stuck.
Like that, you know, pop shit. You know, there's different types of hip hop. I feel like, you know, you'll have like the 6ix9ine type stuff, and then you'll like have some pop hip hop, and then you'll have people like Mosh that are lyrical, J. Cole, you know, stuff like that.
Yo, check it out. I'm gonna spit a verse now. Hopefully, no one goes on here and hears this, because I'm gonna say this in a battle. I don't care if anybody knows that I said it on air. And if you're going to come listen to this, just know that I'll rebuttal anything you say. But I'll be like, yo, I'm battling a dude. I'll be like, yo, I'm trying to be original, but I could always step back and bow, headshot. Everyone's already said that. I'm blowing up like I mishandled a meth vial, banishing jits, leaving juveniles exiled. I'm more disconnected than the son of a stepchild, and 5 to 7 times colder than the blood of a reptile. I'll put laser projectiles that look like they came straight from the X-Files to your textiles. Your mortality is in the 99th percentile. While I'm hanging around, I'm not in a noose, but I'm not in a noose. After this battle, he'll go on to lose, and I'll still be on the loose. The pump is uplifting, everybody's spirits raised. This dude is flaming, fire-covered lava in a searing blaze. If you listen too hard to this queer, you'll get hearing aids. I'll stab this while he looks back at me with a piercing gaze. Get it? Because I'm piercing gaze?
Yeah, you're a piercing gaze.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty good.
You like that?
I kind of, yeah.
What do you think, Brennan?
Yeah, that was dope, dude. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that was awesome, bro.
That's
Was
just
that
a
off
little
the
bit of
dome?
what I got coming up for these cats.
Like, if I could get Mosh to do that to, like, a banjo, like a rap banjo, that would be pretty awesome. Like, you got trap music. What about tractor rap? You know what I'm saying?
They got it.
I know. You want to hear one of my favorite tractor rap songs, Brendan?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hold on a second. Before I play it. Hold on. I'm going to bring in another caller. Hold on, Brendan.
I wonder who.
Yeah, I wonder too. Hello, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show. Who dat?
Yeah. What's up, man?
Yo, who is this?
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Sounds like a bogus caller, man.
Sounded like my boy Jimmy Jordan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
I don't know what happened, man. Where's that second caller at?
I don't know,
He
man.
bailed.
Yo, that's how good I am at debating, bro.
Hey, snowflakes this time of year, bro. Snowflakes.
All right, so let's get back to the Jogga Boys. This is Riding High, one of my favorites. Let me know what you think, Brendan.
Okay.
Tractor rap.
Tractor rap's badass, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know why it's not. It seems awfully quiet, doesn't it?
It's coming in.
You think so?
3, 2.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
There it is. Yeah. What?
Oh.
Yeah.
These guys are drinking sweet tea. They all got camo hats on, sleeves cut off. They're in the woods, trucks everywhere. Maybe it's moonshine. I don't know. Sounds kind of dangerous, man. Oh, wait, there was a black guy. Oh, nope, they got him.
Yikes.
Oh, wow, it's all these lifted trucks, like, parading through the woods. I would like for them to get to the music. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
I gotta say that hi-hat, it's gonna give me a seizure. All right, here comes.
Georgia boys, we riding high, we back in the jacked up trucks. Riding on 44s, mud on the doors, and the plan is to get stuck. On the phone, call up the boys, let them all know to bring them toys. Got a winch on the front if you need a tow, and straight pipes to make some noise. Yeah, we coming from a mile away, you can hear
50 million views.
50 million views, and one of the best lyrics so far is, "We got a winch on the truck if you need a tow."
That's pretty. This is dope.
All right.
How do we ever did before? If you want to ride, then I gotta say, hop in at your discretion. Cause some have told me that these seats are in the nosebleed section. Got a 12 gauge on the back glass and it's ready to go. When I'm on the road, I never know when I'll see a buck or a doe.
Come on, man. I got a 12 gauge on the back glass and it's ready to go. Because you never know when I'm driving by, I might see a buck or a doe.
I mean, they're pandering.
Or wild boar.
That's why they got money and we don't.
The dude looks like he just walked out of like 7-Eleven. Like, that's his job when he's not fucking tractor rapping, dude.
That's what this genre's about. It's about walking out of 7-Eleven or Walmart, talking about random shootings, and speaking to the to the Trumpers.
Brennan, the guy kind of looks like Brennan with sunglasses on. Dude, doesn't he look kind of like Brennan, dude?
Yeah, same dude.
Some people say I look like Scott Storch. If you really look at me with the shades
The
on,
pedophile?
you know what I mean? I kind of, yeah, I mean, I've gotten that a couple times. You know, I'm a legend like him, so,
okay.
you know, I might as well be.
Oh, my God. Brennan, are you drinking Natty Light again?
Oh, my God. How'd you know Natty Light, man? You're a smart guy.
I can hear it in your voice.
He's on his third one, I bet.
No, I actually have a sore throat. I've only had like 1 or 2 beers today. I actually have a sore throat.
Yeah, it's from all that
which has
pimp
been kind
laughing.
of processed through the office and shit.
So do me a favor, Brennan. I would like you're a smart guy. I would like you to go online when you get a moment, if you could do it before the end of the show. Okay, here's your mission.
Okay.
I want you to look up Jaga Boys. That's Jawga, boys with a Z.
Let me, I'm on my MacBook Air right now.
Oh, good for you. He's on his MacBook Air. Oh.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's drinking Natty Light because he's got so many Apple products that he doesn't have enough money for beer.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so I literally don't eat because I just buy all their bullshit.
So, dude, go look up Jaga Boys. Find the song Riding High. That's what we're playing right now. Riding High, right? And then...
I got it right here.
Okay, look at the guy in the black T-shirt that's singing. Go about to the 2-minute mark, and he's got like aviator sunglasses on.
Make sure that's not you.
And do a side-by-side. Take a screenshot, take a picture of yourself, and post that on...
You said it was 2:40?
Oh, about 2-minute mark, 2:08. He's got
2 minute? Okay.
Yeah, scroll ahead to 2:08. It'll sound like this.
I don't know if you hear it.
Dipping my lip in a cup of spit in the middle console.
He's going to think it was that guy. Just tell him.
2:08. Go to 2:08. You'll see him. 2:02.
2:02 to 2:08.
Listen, you can hear him listening to it, dude. We jack him up and then we riding high. So, yeah. So, Brendan.
Oh, you got the lip in, boy. Put that lip in, boy.
Not that guy. Not the sleeveless guy. The guy with the black Georgia T-shirt and the aviator sunglasses.
I see him with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like the kind of cap kind of tipped up. Yeah.
Yeah, go grab a ball cap, bend it like that, put on some aviators or any sunglasses that you have.
Did you say ball cap?
Ball cap.
You are old.
Yeah, put that ball cap on.
Ball cap?
Yeah.
Put that ball cap on with your knickerbockers and don't forget
Bro,
your
you can't
suspenders.
say that. You can't say that on the air.
You just told me...
Knickerbockers?
No, not you, Brennan. Boss, you can't say that word.
What, knickerbockers?
Yeah, what? Stop it.
Knickerbockers.
Stop it. You can't say that.
I thought we were being...
Knickerbocker.
Jesus Christ, man.
Do you know what knickerbockers are?
Yeah, they're pants.
Okay, so why
That's
can't
not
I
what
say
you said. You said something else. Anyway, so, Brendan, I want you to take a picture of yourself, hopefully with a ball cap.
Naked, send it to his DMs.
and screenshot this dude from the Jaga Boys and do a side-by-side comparison and then tweet it at Kevin Holly Show 4 or at Mosh Gelton. And then we'll...
Cool, sounds good. Yeah, man. I
yeah.
actually usually charge $500 to do that, so...
Yeah, well, how much if you do that while you're blowing mosh?
You remember, I was in PE, and I had this one PE coach that used to, we were in the basketball courts.
Is that pedophile education? Sorry.
Of course it is. And, well, I'm going to tell you, because he wanted me to go get all the balls, and they happened to be in a large sack. So I had to go grab his ball sack.
I'm familiar with that teacher. I had a teacher that made me do that as well.
Yeah, what was his name?
His name was Dr. Fury, and he taught social studies.
Dr. Fury?
Dr. Fury. If you didn't call him doctor, you get mad. You don't want to see him mad.
I feel like if I checked your employment history, he would be your last boss.
All right, Brandon, do that for us, man. I'm looking forward to it, all right?
Yeah, sounds good, man.
All right, Brendan, everybody.
Brendan!
You already know. Haha, so destruct. Gonna keep on rolling down the road. And it ain't no joke. Georgia boys are good as gold. So take some notes when you hear the flow and you see the mud hanging on the door. My truck ain't slow and it ain't for show. Cause we jack them up and then we ride them high. We jack them up and then we ride them high. We jack them up and then we ride them high. We jack them up and then we ride.
Tractor rap is badass. I love mud. I love mud.
I got a question for you.
Hell yeah, I got an answer.
Well, we have 8 minutes.
I don't care.
Till the next break, and then we're coming back with more flame.
Fuck yeah.
Let me ask you this. So, say like a dude can smoke pot, get arrested, come out. Do you think that dude can be president afterwards?
Wait, he's going to come out just because he smoked? That's what's going to make him come out? Smoke pot, get arrested, and all of a sudden he's going, hey!
That was a nice joke.
Thanks.
I get it. Come out.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the joke. So
I mean, I wasn't expecting you telling me your life story, but okay. Anyway, carry on.
It was so beginning. It was so it was so intermittent.
I know.
But it was good.
Thanks.
Because come out. If you can catch come out as I'm saying it that fast, then you're gay. So so all right. So say somebody goes to jail for pot or whatever, and they come out, do you think that they could be president ever?
Sure. Maybe like Uruguay. They could be president of Uruguay.
So, if somebody gets a battery charge on the record, can they still be president?
Well, if they're just charging batteries, I don't see why they can't be president. Could they be president of, if there's two of them, what if both guys get out on the same day? They both come out the same day. Could they be presidents of Paraguay?
He's had a couple. Well, no, he hasn't.
I'm sorry. Is Uruguay, Paraguay?
I get it, but they were cheap.
I know they were cheap. Low hanging fruit. Just grab it with your palm and just grab that low hanging fruit, Kev. Anyway, I think
what do you want me to do? Keep going with the bit, or
I think roll with the bit, man. I'm sorry, I'll roll with the bit.
No, I'm saying if you got, I'm rolling with you, boss man.
All right, whatever, man. I mean, I'm just trying to I would say yes, they could be president.
Paraguay?
Yes.
Uruguay?
Yeah, okay.
What's with your South American country jokes?
It's not.
Where did that come from?
You're a gay, dude.
You're a gay.
You just called me gay.
This is where Kevin goes. You're a gay. You're a gay.
You just don't you waka at me, dude.
I
I'll crawl over this table right now.
No, you're not. Oh no.
You okay? I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
All right?
It's like if we did have a third mic in here right now, she or he would be like awkward, like dad just hit mom at Christmas at the dinner table.
I'd smack her too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
You're the mom. So you called me gay a minute ago, and then you went into this bit, and I said you could be president of Uruguay. I thought that was great. Fuck you. I'm sticking with it, dude.
I called you gay, and I said something about a president, and you said maybe you could be the president of Uruguay. Like, I get it. If I was talking maybe about South America at all, or
you
any
called
kind
me
of
gay.
Spanish thing,
You
or
literally
anything.
called me gay like 10 seconds earlier, and I threw that Uruguay, the president of Uruguay, right back at you.
It's so bad because the country doesn't even have gay in it. It's gway. So you couldn't even make it. You couldn't even make it correlate at all in the slightest.
I think I did just fine. It's like you're trying to impeach me for something I didn't even do.
What if I was about to say the best bit in the world right then, and you stopped it for Paraguay? How would you feel?
I would be like, woohoo! Bring it next week. Bring the
727-550-7886. If Kevin should never mention Paraguay ever again, call and let us know. But my point of what I was saying is, where is the threshold of crime that someone could commit to where they could no longer be? They could not.
Well, it's in federal statute 501.234.61A.
Oh, this is going to be great.
And it says that to be the president of the United States, you have to be at least 35 years old. You have to have been an American citizen, born in the country. And the worst crime you could commit is smoking out and coming out of the closet. That's it.
I'm saying when, I don't care if they're really the president. I'm just wondering when we think where you're just like, yo, you're a piece of crap, and we don't ever want to even look at you ever again.
Look, if you want to vote for Buttigieg, you can vote for Buttigieg.
What?
What?
Is like if I burgle your house, if someone gets caught
burglar my house,
I'm gonna
burglar your bits. I'm sorry.
You want to I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to help. I don't know. I'm gonna bet you. I don't know.
I got him. Yeah. Don't ever call me gay again, motherfucker. And I'm not homophobic at all. Not at all, dude.
That's not what you say during breaks, bro.
What are you talking about?
You bash him.
I do not.
I'd be so dick if I was like, yo,
homophobic.
Kevin said some serious stuff over the last break. You don't even
sexist, homophobic.
No, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
So where were you going with this best bit ever?
I'm not even going to attempt to go any farther with your Uruguays.
I wish you would say that.
Spider-Man.
Every time I tell you this, no, you carry on. This one time, you're like, I don't even want to go any further with you. Thank you.
Your whole stilo is like a dad trying to read a Spider-Man comic to his son.
Oh, I'm going to crawl over this table again and whoop your ass, dude.
Yo, with your Doc Marten sandals and your
fucking tase you, motherfucker.
And your pocket tee.
Come here.
All over it.
Oh, okay, don't do that. I got a taser at his throat, and he's got his peppermint latte over my laptop. Look at this.
You want?
It's like Rocky and Apollo right now, dude.
What you want? I'll dump it all over.
All right.
Yeah, put it down.
I'm putting it down.
Put it down. Away.
I'm sorry.
I got a drop. Look at the drop that I just put on your
no
thing.
drops. Except show drops.
We need to make some more
This
drops.
is John the Bang, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. All right, John the Bang. Touch my smeckle.
Yo.
Hey, I'll be announcing the winners at the Banger Music Awards for 2019 coming up at the end of the month, in January, I believe. JohnLeBang.com. My bud John LeBang, one of the best radio hosts of all time.
Just from the name.
Honor.
I bet you feel special about that honor.
I do. It's gonna be spectacular.
Guess what we're doing next hour?
It's gonna be spectacular. What?
We're gonna play a game I just made up for you.
Oh, I don't like the way you're looking at me, dude. He's got like this vendetta, like
I got three girls.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you their height, their weight, and their name.
Okay.
And you're gonna tell me whether they are a crackhead or a supermodel.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, let's do it right after this break.
All right.
We'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show with Mosh Shelton and his 3 online bitches.
شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه کوین هالی.
He didn't get the popular vote, but you love him anyway. The Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
comatose state, not right in the head. Silence all around me is the last thing I said as I pump my brain full of metaphorical lead. As time goes on, these thoughts of mine are only getting older. As days go by, these sleepless nights are only getting colder. Friends I have, they try to help, but I give them the shoulder. They say that happiness is in the eye of the beholder. That you will never be afraid. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid. The stars shine bright way off in the distance. The pattern that I see is not consistent. The life I once had is non-existent. I should have seen this coming, but I must have missed it. It seems everything I do is under a curse, and every single day is slowly getting worse. None of my good deeds are being reimbursed, and none of my good thoughts are even in this verse. Now mother, don't cry, it's all in my head, as I wonder if my father is alive or dead. I never meant to hurt you is the last thing he said, as he took away my father, left a mother instead. Now these events have made me who I am today, and these songs I write, it's just how I portray the feelings that I wish would just go away. I know that one day everything will be okay. That you will never be afraid.
day another time, we can live another life. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid.
Hey yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Hawley Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the freaking volume up, you monkey.
I'ma break it to you simply to show the world how you could be a masterful strategy, like flying high, no gravity, and all I got is time. Harvest music on my mind, stealing hearts, organized crime. Come along for the ride, see. I tend not to take things too personal, but I come up with these rhymes, open heart so surgical, with a little bit of chemical. It's flows become impeccable, sound that's so symmetrical, the beats we drop combustible. Because
we are the harvest. 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 We are the harvest.
yo, check it. Got music in the mind, so dropping the rhyme. So if you got a heartbeat, it's time to stand up on your own 2 feet. It's time to elevate to a different state. Don't play it, hey, don't bring the hate. Don't give me another reason to stamp the verdict on this world debate. So place yourself on higher ground above anyone that can bring you down. So high up in the sky, you watching averted Tom Cruise do fly by. We are the harvest, adrenaline from the open mind. We're bringing the good vibes, we're jamming Bob Marley time. So put your hands up with me if you wanna end all poverty. Make this world a better place so children never witness hate. Together we can rise up, got the harvest on the ultra low. Crank it to 11, fucking 12, let the whole world know. Sit right back and let this rhythm find its way into your heart. Know that what you're singing is the next level off the chart. We are the harvest, we're bringing you the freshest beat. Take it from the post and you can find me out here in the streets.
We are the harvest. 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 We are the harvest.
Stop and look and listen, open up your eyes and witness that it's heavy. I envy the ones who don't got the sickness, because life is a season and every month we believe in. I know the days and the hours that keep us going and breathing. And when I wake up, I lay in bed for hours, don't think much, stagger off my bed and then I wait for the head rush, leaning on a crutch that needs to get sped up. Or maybe I'll just end up falling with my face front and it's hilarious. Time is ticking clockwise and not right in sight. When I'm wearing these heavy rock eyes, blur up an image that you thought you left behind, or bury a treasure that you never could find. And when I wake up, I'm standing on the planet as I take for granted all the things handed in man. It's just so I challenge, there's a price on life. If we decide to get high, we'll be balloons in the sky and float up till we die.
We are the harvest. 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 We are the harvest.
When you're done listening to the Hoppy Hope, I think it's Hoppy. Hoppy? When you're done listening to Hop Along Hoppy Show. Hop Along Hoppy? Hoppy Hour. Sure. Hoppy Hour. Happy Hour? Hoppy. Hoppy. When you finish spanking it to that Hoppy Guys show, you should get some Kleenex and then maybe drop your cocks and grab your socks for the Kevin Hawley Show on the IRN.
Love is never enough. You are Love is never enough. You give and you get. It's always a bust. And it's too hard to leave you tonight. You're crossing the line. You're telling me how I should live my life. And I'm just gonna leave here. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. Time is not on your side, but you'll never change or give it a try. 'Cause you're too cool to hear me the way it's going. No, I can't keep going. No, I can't wait my whole life. I just need some change and some time. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna leave. She put a stake in my heart, it's digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace. And I'm just gonna love is never enough. You are who you are, so do what you must. And I'm just gonna leave here the way it's going. No, I can't keep going. No, I can't wait my whole life. I'm just gonna leave here tonight.
The Kevin Holly Show. It's like listening to those little voices in your head, if those little voices were gay.
I used to be a nice guy, but now that I'm up, Chuck, no more of that shit. It's dog eat dog and dog eat dog. And don't give me no shit.
double cheeseburger. You're eating a double cheeseburger?
I'm eating a double cheeseburger right now.
Welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show, everybody. We got me and Mosh in the studio. Bro, we played a little bit of local music during the breaks. You heard the Mongrels, you heard the Harvest, you heard Slingshot Robot. You're hearing them right now. Oh, yeah. You also heard the Toss Pints. A lot of good local bands out there, man. A lot of local talent. That's what we love to promote and talk about on the Kevin Holly Show. Real quick, Mosh. Coming up on January 22nd, I don't know if you know this, but we have a guest booked in studio, and I think you'd be happy about this. It's kind of up your alley, if you will, you know?
Okay. Criminal?
I don't know if he's a criminal. He's a black guy.
Okay. That's up my alley.
Black guys are up your alley, huh? His name is A2O Mega. And I'll play you a little bit. I want to see what you think. But first, let's take this call real quick here. You're live on the Kevin Holly Show.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Jay.
What's up, Jay Bird?
Jay.
Hey, Mosh. How you doing? How you doing, Kev?
Good, man. How are you?
Fucking pretty pissed off, dude.
What? Save your complaints. You know, if this is party conversation, man. Now, what's up, man? How can I help you, dude? I want to make you feel better. Lay it on me.
I wasn't listening, so I didn't know what I was interrupting.
Nothing.
No, I just think these fucking bunch of pussies gonna bite them in their ass, you know, but at the same time, it fucking, you know, really upsets the flow of our country and the greatness that this president's able to do by these douchebags that rather watch our country flail than have this president succeed. Yeah, I mean, how is he going to go right now and negotiate shit with people while they're like, oh, you're going to be impeached?
It doesn't matter. The impeachment doesn't matter because it's going to go to the Senate. It's going to get shot down in the Senate. He's going to be technically impeached by the House, and then he's going to win in 2020, and then the Democrats are going to lose to someone who is impeached, which is going to destroy the party, and that's going to be the end of it.
I totally agree. I have been saying this for a long time, and I think Trump's probably been goading them into impeachment by some of his actions and stuff, you know.
I think maybe so that he can have a trial in the Senate and then call witnesses like Schiff, Pelosi, Schumer,
Hunter Biden,
the Bidens. Yeah, you know. I mean, it might be this might be one of the coolest things that ever happened as far as you know, politics in America, dude. You know, so
well, it is.
Don't let it
and
get
not
you
only
down.
that, but now you just took Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, all these senators that are running for president. They're going to have to be involved in impeachment hearings, and they can't run. So
you know what else they can't do is they can't go on vacation now. There's going to be another week of this, dude.
They can't campaign at least, so you know they can still run. Which basically puts Biden, you know, as your front runner, which he's kind of been. But during the Senate hearings, he's going to have to testify, and so is his crackhead son. So, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be worse than the debates if he even gets that far, because Trump will own him in the debates as well. I hope that's their front runner, because we'll own him, dude. The country will own that.
It'll be easy.
So, Jay, do you want to play a game?
I'm not into reindeer games, but try me.
Okay. Well, so I got some theme music for this, Mosh. This is a game Mosh came up with here. We're gonna roll it out for the first time, and Jaybird, you get to participate, which is awesome. Let me turn this up here a little bit, and Mosh, get your stuff ready. Do we have a name for this game?
It's called Crackhead or Supermodel.
Crackhead or Supermodel. All right, Jaybird.
I'm going to give you the height, weight, and the name of the chick. You're going to tell me whether she's a crackhead or a supermodel.
Height, weight,
and name.
And name.
All right, first. Are we ready, Kevin?
Let's do this. The
first one up. Letitia Casta. Height, 5 feet 6.5. Weight, 128. Letitia Casta, 5'6.5", 128 pounds. Crackhead or
supermodel?
Supermodel.
Lakeisha?
Letitia.
Letitia.
Supermodel.
Final answer.
Supermodel.
She is indeed a supermodel. Very nice. Very good. He got that one. Nice.
I used to date her. That was kind of fucking unfair on my behalf. So you know.
That's crazy because she's banging.
Was she really 5'6.5", Jaybird?
Back when I used to do her, she was a little thicker. I think she did some crack, but she was still a supermodel.
When did you do her? Did you do her when she was the guest girl, the Victoria's Secret angel, or the L'Oreal spokesperson?
Jeez, man. I don't know. I was pretty hopped up on myself at the time, so I don't really remember. I just remember Letitia as being, somebody, from my past, and she was a supermodel. So
she's pretty hot, man. I'm looking at her right now. All right, good job. Very well, very well. Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done. Are you ready for the second one?
Next one.
All right. Her name, Courtney DeFries. She is 5'5", 113 pounds. Courtney DeFries. 5'5", 113.
Straight out of Polk County, crackhead.
The name DeFries, like she's I don't DeFries. I would take Courtney out for some
Courtney DeFries. He says straight out of
Polk County.
Let me see a picture of her, Mosh.
What do you think?
Oh, that poor girl.
I mean, she's hot though.
She looks like she could be hot. But she looks like she's crying, which some people think is hot.
She's hot in that picture.
But she looks like she's in a downward spiral of methamphetamines.
All right, you got it, man. She is indeed a crackhead.
Oddly enough, I dated her too.
Yeah, she was arrested for DUI, drugs on her second offense, refused to submit, and various other traffic infractions and violations. So very well done.
She
nice
took
job.
out some small trees. She got out the car. She's like, I'm not blowing anybody again tonight. I'm done blowing tonight.
Dude, this one is smoking hot, bro. This is the dimer.
Oh. Wow, so this could go either way.
I mean, this is dime.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's the last one. All right. Her name is Luna Hernandez. Luna Hernandez.
Guilty.
Stop the clock. Guilty is the answer. She's 5'2" and 95 pounds. And let me tell you, she is one hot guilty chick. You can look these chicks' names up online. Luna Hernandez is guilty. You got all three of them right. That's Courtney DeFries, Luna Hernandez, and Letitia Casta. Letitia being the non-crackhead. The other two crackheaded out.
Jaybird, did you date Luna Hernandez at all, or?
Oh, no, but I did pay for oral sex with her one night. She wasn't that good. She was missing a few teeth at that point, so...
Yeah, you got to either be missing all of them or have all of them. You can't have a rocky road, you know what I mean?
She was missing a few teeth, so it was like kind of a, like a jaggedy, it wasn't the greatest.
Oh, she had sharp teeth, is what you're saying.
If I had my $20 back, I would definitely, just, like, go buy some double cheeseburgers right now.
Hey, Jaybird.
Yes, sir.
If someone came to you and said, no one will ever know about this, we'll never tell nobody, no one will ever find out.
Here we go.
How much would you have to be paid to have a gay interaction with a man and no one will ever find out about it? How much money?
Well, I mean, it depends on the looks of the man. I mean, first off, and I guess the size of his penis would also, if he's got like a 12-inch dong, it's going to take a lot of money. But if he had like a little 2-inch penis that, I couldn't even feel. I mean, am I talking giving him oral or anal?
I mean, give me the price of both. Give me the price of the soft and the price of the hard.
Bada bang, bada bang, bada bang. We got $2.
The price of the soft. The price of the hard.
All right, if am I the male in a relationship, or do I have to be the female?
It's just an hour-long little blackout session. No one's gonna know about it. You get a whole case full of cash. How much?
Well, they have to get past James Hemingway.
I'm hurting.
Kevin for $20.
I'm hurting for
Shut
cash
that dog
right now.
up.
So, I'd probably give a guy a little tug and rub for frickin', $758.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think damn, that's that. I mean, just a tug and rub.
Dude, let's just hold on.
Just a tug and rub, yeah. I mean,
what if it took like 45 minutes? You're sitting there blanking the dude, bang, 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 bang. You're like, hurry up, and the dude's like, I'm about to go, and you're just going and going and going. You're like, bro, it's been 45 minutes.
Just
45.
5 more minutes.
Keep on going.
No,
keep on going. Keep on going.
Call me Santa.
Dude, do I have to look him in the eyes during or after?
Yeah.
Because if I do, then it's going up at least $1,000, $1,758.
Nah, let's keep it at the 7 whatever that you just said. That's where I'm more comfortable with that.
What they have to get past your hemorrhoids, so that costs.
Oh, no. If it's anal, dude, I can't now. And I can't suck a dick. I can't even brush my teeth without choking, so...
It's a great way for me to find out who's willing to do what I need him to do.
Yeah, you've got pretty much a list now, I think Jay might be the cheapest.
I'd go for a tug and rub for $758,
All right, man. Hey, it's tug it good and tug it smooth. But I'm gonna need an hour. So
61 minutes.
An hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's only gonna be 2 minutes in full though, because I just regenerate after 45 minutes, and then
But don't worry about the mess though, Jay, because he just like a little comes out and it just kind of drizzles down your fist. That's it.
I don't know
if this is getting graphic.
What? It's like
I don't know if I'm physically in a good enough shape to go for an hour right now, dude. I spend like
Appreciate it.
I spend like 30 minutes looking. I spend 30 minutes looking for a porn video just to masturbate for like 2 minutes. So that's about the best I got, man. I don't think I could do an hour.
Do you want to babysit my children?
You don't have any kids.
I said, would you like to babysit all of the children in my life?
Well, yeah, you're talking about kids. I'm not a Jeffrey Epstein motherfucker. I don't want to end up, Arkansas. I already live with Pat, so.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah. This just took an awkward turn, Mosh.
Arkansas.
Well, go back a little bit.
Children.
Great moderating.
Thank you. Shut that door.
All right, so can we move to like bestiality? What would it?
Yeah. So how do we top that? We got to change the subject.
How much cash would it cost to get me to bang a goat or something?
Sure. Go ahead. How much?
Male goat or female goat?
Female goat. How much for you to stick it into?
Female goat.
No, for male.
Is the female goat over 3 years of age?
You get to pick.
That's 21 in goat years. So yeah,
that's 21 in goat years.
So you could feed it alcohol.
$758, man. Fucking.
What bill do you have that's $758 that you need this money for?
Bro, I can imagine a goat vagina. That is not going to be pleasing. Just thinking about it.
Well, if you do it on a cliff, up against the edge of a cliff, the goat will buck back at you because it doesn't want to get pushed off the cliff. It'll be,
Yeah, but what if you fall?
You won't. If you put your feet, if you put the goat's back feet in your boots with your feet, then it can't fall. You're together. You're one.
You've thought this through and through.
That goat up. Sorry.
I don't have to go down on the goat first, right? I can just like lube it up and go to town.
I hope
Because
so.
if I have to go down on the goat first, you're gonna have to add another $1,000. I'm at $1,758.
No, we want the cheap you.
All right.
What about a marsupial? What about I don't know, like a Stop it! Sorry.
I always wanted Kevin, how much would it cost to let you get raped by a dolphin?
Well, are you going to wax the dolphin first? Is that
wax the dolphin? Are you gonna wax the dolphin for?
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna play with my shoehorn that I got in a box underneath
No,
my?
you gotta wax the dolphin to get it ready. You never wax.
No, I was talking about one of the offensive linemen from the Miami Dolphins.
Wax the dolphin, like that's a saying. Hey,
You can't get off the wax the dolphin.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go squander the pennies? Are you gonna go
No, waxing the dolphin. That's like when you put lube in your hand and
cherry pick the leggings? Waxing the dolphin, though.
Imagine your dong looks like a dolphin because it's like curved like a dolphin.
Yeah, but nobody says the phrase.
Wax the dolphin is definitely a masturbatory phrase, bro. Where have you been?
Nah, man. Nobody waxes
You know why?
the dolphin.
Yours isn't big enough to look like a dolphin. That's
Let me
why.
tell you what. People polish the pewter. People flog the log. People beat the meat. And people
choke the chicken.
Honk the
They
bobo.
choke the chicken.
Punch the clown.
They don't punch the clown.
Yeah, they do.
This
They
is what I'm
totally punch
saying.
the clown, dude.
You're all punching clowns, and we're over here
yeah.
polishing pewters.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Work the willy.
I don't know if they work the willy, but they will whack the willy.
No, wax the dolphin, dude. You have no idea.
Dude, nobody whacks the dolphin.
Jay, I'm
bro.
sorry you brought this up and that Mosh isn't on the same page as us with this.
Yeah, I don't consider mine to be a dolphin. I would say something more like, call it an eel, or...
You ever do it on porpoise?
Choke the snake, or, squeal the eel.
Okay.
Squeal the eel.
It's not a dolphin, so...
What about punch the clown? You know, punch the clown?
Punch the clown? Hey, Mosh.
Go ahead, bro.
Are you good at math?
Because it's got a big red nose, and it's just like, like...
Don't worry about Kevin, man. Go ahead.
Are you good at math?
Yeah.
All right, so if you have 5 penises...
Five
and you
penises,
take
gotcha.
All right, you take away 2 penises.
Take them away. Don't do it, but if you got to, yeah, got
And
to.
then you add 2 penises back.
That's what I like to hear.
How many penises are you sucking?
All 9 of them.
All right.
You're not good
You're
at
not
math.
good at math,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You would be sucking 5 penises.
No, I'm going to suck all 9 of them because I'll tell you right now, I'm going to suck the ones they take away. I'm going to suck the ones that they put back. I'm going to suck the ones that you don't even know that are in the equation, bro. I'm sucking everything in sight.
All right, so...
Cock shots.
So if you, all right, I'm going to give you another chance to prove that because you said you were good at math, right?
Yeah.
So if you're choking on 20 dicks and you take 10 dicks away, how many dicks are you choking on?
I mean, at that moment, I'll be choking on 10 dicks, but please don't take 10 dicks away from me ever. I don't ever want to hear the sentence, take
You
10
are
dicks
good at
away.
math. All right, you proved you're good at math.
Let me ask you this. Are you good at math?
Yeah, not really, but
if
I can get by on some trigonometry and shit if you wanna.
Okay, if you're the love of your life had 2 guys having sex with her that you didn't know about, and you walk in and you find her having a foursome, how mind blowing would that be?
If say it again.
If 2 dudes.
What happened to you, dude?
Okay.
He can't even do the math that he's trying to trick you on with the math.
If 2 dudes were having sex with your girl behind your back, and you walk in later on that day, and you find her having a foursome, how mind blowing would that be?
Dude, what do you... I don't know, dude.
That's some funny shit, man. You don't get that, dude. You don't get that from anywhere else in the Kevin Holly
What the hell
show.
happened to Mosh?
Yo, man.
If 2 dudes were banging my chick,
yeah,
and I walked in on her having a foursome
with 3 other huge dudes with wangs just billowing inside, reaming.
I'd probably fucking videotape that shit and let it go viral on Pornhub and make some bunch of fucking money off it, because I wouldn't care at that point about that bitch.
And then as soon as they're all done, they turn their laser pointers at you and they start firing off.
Oh, come on. Is that friendly fire? Oh, no.
Oh, at the same time.
All right. Well, that was fun. Jay, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for my friend Mosh here.
Nah, man.
I don't think he meant to challenge you on your arithmetic skills, and you know, I feel like I'm in a time warp now. You know, I don't know.
Good to hear from you, Jay, man. Holler back at us.
All right, guys.
I didn't say I was
Hold
gonna.
on, hey, Kevin.
Uh-oh. Shut that dog up!
Kevin,
Oh, it's Pat.
can you fucking put the toilet seat lid down thing when you fucking get done with the toilet?
Sure, why? Do you have to sit to pee? I'm
I
sorry.
almost fell in the damn toilet.
Fergie does sit to pee, just so it's known.
Well, sometimes you have to do more than pee.
Yeah,
Tell me,
man.
he was fine when I was out of town.
Put the beat
You
on.
know what? You know what? This is something that's always pissed me off about women, especially now that I live with one.
He's talking about Pat.
Why the hell?
That's good.
Why the hell do men have to put the toilet seat down for women? Why do they
I'll
not
tell you why.
have to lift it back up for us?
I have the perfect answer for you, Jaybird. Not just courtesy and chivalry, but also because a woman's place is in the kitchen, and you don't want her to have dirty fingertips while she's cooking your
How about
dinner.
because we weren't born
Good
like
point.
animals?
Well, that's a good point.
It's a good
That's a good point.
Thank you. I'm just kidding. That's not a woman's place. That's Pat's place. But
I know Kevin knows the answer to this. That's Mosh. Do you know what you tell a woman with two black eyes?
two black guys?
You've already told her twice.
Huh?
Nothing. You've already told her twice.
Exactly. All right. Just making sure you're on point.
I got you.
Wow, you guys are dicks, man.
Oh, I love it.
And the only woman in the room is cracking up in the background.
Yeah. He's still upset about his toilet seat
Merry
being up.
Christmas, Kevin.
It's a quid
Yeah, is
pro.
this the Christmas special or what?
No, but if I if I don't put the toilet seat down for Pat, how about this? I'll put the toilet seat down for Pat as soon as Pat investigates Jaybird's underwear drawer and makes sure there's no panties in there. It's a quid pro bowl. Thank you.
You can come over and check my panty drawers. I got panties in there.
Okay.
From your mom.
Oh, Jaybird, everybody! All right, man. We'll see
Sorry,
you later.
Miss Holly. I love you. I'm just kidding.
He's probably listening.
I know.
It's the only one. All right.
Hopefully you bleep that out. I love your mom. I'm just kidding. Don't mean to be disrespectful.
Did you say about my? Okay. No, it's cool,
Yep.
man. All right, let's get on with this.
Plus,
man.
I don't want Art Holly kicking my ass either.
He'll give you a
so.
Schomburg beating, is what it'll do. All right,
All right.
I grew up
I
in
don't need that.
the mean streets of Shamburg. Or as was it Ryan Villafor that called it Schwamberg? No, it was Kid Galaxies. Schwamberg. Oh.
All right, well, I'll let you little two butt fuckers get back to your thing.
It's the Kevin Holly show, not the Jay. I'll get back with you show. So I'll let you go, Jay. Thanks for calling. I appreciate you listening. Tell your dog Pat that
See that sensible little,
All right, guys.
All right, see you.
Peace.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
See ya.
Christmas.
Merry
You'll be here for the Christmas episode, right?
This is it.
You coming for the Christmas?
Christmas episode?
Are you?
Yeah, next week we're doing a Hanukkah and Christmas special.
Are you doing a show on Christmas Day?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's on a Wednesday.
Yeah, we are.
So this is the Christmas show.
No, we're doing
Mosh,
one
me
on
and you will
Christmas.
go up. Mosh, me and you will go up and do the show while Kevin's,
If he's gonna drive up here and start me up, we'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get up
I'm
there.
gonna do
We'll do it while Kevin's and his happy little wife with his cute little girlfriend and all his little kids running around and
Leaving the damn toilet
all the happy family. We'll just be up there in the studio getting lit, and
everybody getting lit,
having a good show.
Hell yeah! All right, Jaybird.
Santa Claus will be listening to us.
Is Christmas on Wednesday next week?
Okay.
Yep.
Google it, Pat. All right. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
In honor of Christmas and Jaybird and the Christmas show and Hanukkah, I would like to call upon my friend Mosh Jelton, if you wouldn't mind, perhaps for all of our listeners, doing a Christmas freestyle, maybe?
Let's do it.
Just like that, he says, let's do it. All right, here we go.
Oh. This beat better be hard. Yeah. Alright, look. It's gonna come in hard. I have faith in it.
I don't think it's coming in hard.
Oh, yo. Chilling with my boy. We about to get some toys. I tell you right now, I'm on another level. And next week we coming in for that Christmas special. And if you say we're not, you're gonna get in trouble, dude. Cause if we don't, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I tell you right now, Jay, you're kinda gay. No, I'm just joking, I just like to rhyme this way. Your mom's there, it's Christmas, we're on air. I get high, I'm higher than Con Air. And when I get inside of a fight, I think I'm fair. I won't go to any party if your mom's there. Cause I don't wanna see her after that we had sex. Yeah, I got rap texts, mad pecs. Yeah, I tell you right now, I'll be like, brow, brow. You open up my present, everybody be like, wow. And then you be like, holy cow, cause what I got you was the most expensive thing that you got this year. So hold up, let me sing. I say la 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 la. La 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 la, your mom's cool. She had sex with me, we were on ecstasy, and she said she was a fool. I will freestyle, I do it all night long. Kevin, go ahead and tell him about your white dong.
I'm a white dong, and I come in strong. Sitting in my chair, looking at your underwear. You're wearing your jammies, wearing your jammies, drinking your latte warm. When I come to your mom's house, my is gonna swarm.
That's what it does. Mosh Jelton, I rap with a buzz. Come back and I stuff my in your face, and I bleep out every word, cause I in this place with a, then I with a, and a, all day, every day. Yeah, I think it with the, and I bleep out everything I say, cause I'm, and your mom comes to my house. It doesn't really matter, she knows nothing about whether I'ma give her a bunch of Christmas presents, and then we start teaching other people lessons. I'm guessing I got a lot of stress when we talk.
Okay, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
That beat was dope, though.
I know. I wanted to throw in Hanukkah Wall at some point, and I just lost my shit. I lost my cool, dude. I'm sorry.
It was hard to think of the words because I wanted to sing Jingle Bells the whole time.
Yeah, I was kind of like, waiting for that to happen, and then I was going to join in, and it never happened.
Ah, it should have happened. Good.
It's okay. It still was badass. No, it was great.
I was fluttering toward the end.
Every rapper in Newport Richie right now is in the Christmas spirit now.
You're right.
Well done, man.
I appreciate you guys.
And all the Jewish people as well are in the Hanukkah spirit.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Man, it's with those jammies that you're wearing right now. It's like I thought, like I may have lost track of time.
What am I wearing?
Jammies, pajamas.
Jammies. How old are you, sir?
Old enough to be your daddy.
So why am I wearing jammies?
You tell me. Who dressed you?
You're kind of freaking me out by saying I'm wearing jammies.
Well, I thought that maybe I was late for the Christmas special. I'm like, whoa, Mosh showed up in jammies, and I didn't.
I feel like you want to ask me if I'm a good massage giver or something.
A misogynist, yes. Are you good at being? Are you a good misogynist?
Are you trying to take me? Do you wish I was underage?
What? No. I'm all for the $15 minimum age.
Would you have sex with a boy if he was underage?
You want the minimum age to be 15?
Would you have sex with a boy if he was underage?
I wouldn't have sex with a boy ever. What did Michael Jackson say when he fell off the cruise ship?
Good dodge. That was a good dodge.
That's what I do. I got good Chevys and Fords too, because I jack them up and then I ride them.
Yeah, well, let's see if this truck fit.
You gonna get stuck. So dude, what did Michael Jackson say when he fell off the cruise ship? What did Michael Jackson say when he fell off the cruise ship, Mosh?
He said, you're going to get stuck.
No, close. He said, throw me a buoy. Throw me a buoy.
What?
Yeah, because he fell off the boat. He's like, throw me a buoy.
You get stuck. Oh, is this supposed to mean like throw me a boy?
No, throw me a buoy. Yeah, it was a ship in Australia, and all the Australians were bisexuals, and they were like, "Hey, mate, he fell off, mate. Hey, we're all boysexuals. Throw me a buoy." Anyway, it's a Christmas special next week on the Kevin Holly Show. We'll figure it out. Oh man. So what did Michael Jackson say? We're going to really do Michael Jackson jokes, dude.
Do it. Let me hear.
All right, what did Michael Jackson say? What did the angry father say to Michael Jackson on the beach?
What's that?
Get out of my son! Thank you.
Damn.
Get out of my son.
That's
He's trying to get a tan, man.
Graphic.
He's trying to get a tan man.
He's trying to get inside.
Because Michael Jackson's slightly tan in color. What's slightly tan in color and is often found in little boys' pants?
Michael Jackson's hand.
Exactly. Wow. Unless he's wearing that glove. No glove, no love, man.
Oh, it's still his hand.
All right. Let me think of one more. F it. No, I'm probably not doing a show next week. I didn't realize it was Christmas Wednesday night until we talked about it. So, you can download. I have a Kevin Holly Show app, Mosh. You could download the app, and you could do the show from your phone. Yeah.
We'll come back strong in 2 weeks.
Oh, it'd be a nice break from you, though. You know what I mean? I must break you.
Yeah. When we come back, though, we're going to promote more, and you guys that have been listening for a long time are going to...
Dude, I almost forgot, man. January 22nd, we've got special guest coming live in the studio, rapper A2 Omega, right? Tell me this isn't cool, dude. Listen to this. I like this. I think it'll be fun. If you look at his picture, he looks like a happy guy, right? Look at him. He looks like a cool dude. A little bit like Snoop Dogg, but I don't know. What do you think of this, Mosh?
You've skimmed through them, and this is the one you like?
There's two that I like. There's this one, and there's this one up here. All right, here, I'll play this one. It's a little faster. You might like it better. All right, here we go. A2 Omega live in the studio, January 22nd on the Kevin Holly Show. I asked if he could pass the mic, and he's down with it, so we could...
I can almost tell the feelings what's inside. I can never tell these thoughts stay on my mind. Have you ever had bad dreams and woke up crying? See, I can almost tell the feelings what's inside. Hey, I can almost tell the feelings what's inside. I can never tell these thoughts stay on my mind. Have you ever?
All right, we're gonna run through them quick here. That one's called Dreams. This one's called Hard. It's probably your favorite. Hard. Stay with me, Mosh. Hard.
I'm with you.
I know. All right, here we go.
I like them.
What is that? Is that Rain?
Yeah, this beat's dope.
My brother got life, doing hard time inside a pen. Yeah, younger brother, second generation. He got 10, but it feel the same. Yeah, we can do to make it get up. Talking about the bag, even though the fam split up. Get knocked down one time, better get up. I'ma tell you same thing that my mama told us. If you get down, you don't lay for nothing. So that money, like, I know it's at you. I know it's coming. I ain't on the weather.
All right, I like that one. We got this one. Give back. I'll skip ahead because it starts kind of slow.
Just when you know like that I'm in it. Talk about that money, not these women. How it go when I call her back? You don't be talking over me, trying to ignore me, tell me doing things.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that could be in like the movie Juice. You know what I'm saying? That could be in like that's like Tupac-ish right there. You know, it's because he sings like Tupac would sing. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing him like, apples for apples with Tupac or anything like that. But like Tupac was one of those like gangster rappers that would also sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like. because that's talent to me. Like Takeshi 6ix9ine, that's ridiculous, dude. N-word. I'm hard. Oh, I'm selling drugs. I'm hard. Yeah, N-word. And it's like, that sucks. But that was good, man. Tupac would do like, all right, here, you know what? Let's do a side-by-side here real quick here. Tell me what you think of this, dude. What was that Tupac song about it? He talked about his mom, Dear Mama, right? Right.
Okay.
Let's do a little Dear Mama, and then we'll compare it to A2 Omega here. Here we go. All right, here's your Tupac.
When I was pregnant.
That's not Tupac or his mom.
Have a baby and the baby.
It's weird, dude. There's a pregnant woman ad at the beginning of Dear Mama.
Real happy. Because I had a son.
When I was young.
Oh, no, it wasn't even that. That's how dumb I am. That really was his mom. That was like part of the documentary. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Tupac.
You are a culture vulture appropriator.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was an ad, dude.
Culture for your radio show.
It was just like a shadow. That's all they showed.
You don't know your Tupac, and you just showed it.
Years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see a face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys breaking all the rules.
Isn't there like a chorus to this? Like, hold on.
And even that, there's no way.
Hold on.
Don't you know we love you? There ain't nobody tell us it was fair.
All right, so you got that as a great example, right? You know what else was great? Remember Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood.
The movie.
Always smart.
I don't think that's how it went. That's Boys in Your Hood, dude. You're not allowed within 500 feet
No,
of
that
them.
song that goes, Boys in the Hood are always smart. Quit.
Oh, you're thinking of the...
Easy.
You're thinking, yeah, it's Easy.
The Boys in the Hood are always smart.
You were thinking of the Bloodhound Gang's cover of it.
Exactly.
Where they played it acoustically or whatever. That's what you were just singing. I see, I'm in your head, dude.
You got Bloodhound Gang.
I like being in your head.
That's it.
All right, here, how about this one from that soundtrack from Boys in the Hood?
Okay.
Also similar.
Ooh, some jazz.
But if you get in it, I'll skip ahead. Maybe I won't. There it comes.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
Remember this?
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
And then here comes the real song part.
Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone.
Remember that from Boys in the Hood, right? Like the hardest rap movie of its time. You know, well, it had rappers in it, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's like a... But so going back to A2 Omega, it leads me to believe that he may have been influenced by some of the same things that we're talking about right now. And that's not a bad thing. If you're a rapper in today's game and you're influenced by NWA, by Boys in the Hood, by Tupac, that's what I'm looking for. I'm tired of this mumble rap stuff, man. I can't wait for it to be over, dude. And so to have an opportunity to have a guest like this in studio, pick his brain, pass the mic around, you know what I mean? I think it'll be great, dude. January 22nd. What do you think, Mosh?
I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to structure it, and when we come back, it'll be next year. True.
So we have a whole year.
So what we're going to do is, when we start next year, we're going to try to get on FM, guys. We want to be on AM, FM. We're going to be on terrestrial by
XM,
by the middle of next year.
I'd like to be on WFA, WLFA, WFLA.
Or we get sponsored for this. If we need y'all to follow us. I'm at Mosh Jelton. Where do they follow?
Wait, did you say you're at Mosh Jelton Dumb? What?
I'm Ash. My name is Ash. Ash Mosh Jelton. Any question you want?
Mosh that ass.
No, I'm at Mosh Jelton. MoshJelton. At Mosh Jelton. You follow me on Twitter, but most importantly, follow me on Instagram. And where do they?
Kevin Holly Show 4 at Kevin Holly Show 4 on Twitter. And then everything else is just KevinHollyShow.com. Is all you need to know. Just go to KevinHollyShow.com. Not but just KevinHollyShow.com.
Where have we been getting all those extra people?
Bro, our Facebook is blowing up right now. The regular Facebook page.
How do they get to the Facebook page?
Oh, it's just Facebook.com/The Kevin Holly Show. It's free. It's an open page. It's just the page for the show.
Yeah,
Lots
that's
of pictures,
been blowing up.
videos.
It's been real hype. Everyone's been talking about it lately.
The last 28 days, our post likes are up like almost 3,000%. So it's like hundreds by the week.
That's the numbers that you were showing me?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we had like a
because of my big...
We've had a few hundred new likes basically every week. It's cool. Networking is fun, man. And it's like people on social media that are in similar industries, whether it's comics, musicians, other radio hosts, things like that. Most people are pretty cool, and they're like quid pro quo. They want you to like their page, and they'll like your page. And it's not like Twitter where you see like somebody follows way more people that follow them. It's more equal on Facebook, which I think is pretty cool. And on Facebook, you have the opportunity to unfollow, but still be friends. You can still like their stuff, but if it's not your cup of tea, you can still be connected to them and network when appropriate, but not have it flood your news feed with stuff that you're not really into. You know what I mean?
Well, luckily with the show and the few sponsors we have, we got the our own. We got our own commercials. So if anybody wants to sponsor, they could just hit us up.
Absolutely,
it's not even that much.
We'll do liners. We'll put you out on our social media on the website. You'll be heard on the IRN, the Internet Radio Network. You're also going to be heard on WBR-FM in the UK. GAG 109 FM in Boston, 24.7 The Stream in Chicago. We're also on Spotify.
Well, and if they lock it in now, because by next year we're going to be so much bigger, and then
the rates will go up.
Yeah, the rates go up.
Dude, we also have our own Roku channel. When we finally get video in here, like if we could get some sponsors to help us along the way, then we would put that money back into the show. You know what I mean? And we're not asking for a lot of money or anything like that. I mean, donate to the show if
just
you want,
like what we're doing with the few that we have.
Yeah, and that's what keeps us going. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if we had a live video feed on our Roku channel. How badass would that be? Then the sponsors could be seen, not just heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be fantastic.
Definitely.
So we really look forward to working
on
with people.
my Facebook has 5,000 people, and we'll have the page. We'll go live from the page.
Oh, just between the two of us.
Can you go live from the Kevin Holly?
Yeah.
You can go live from that page. What do we do? You need what?
We've done it before. It's been sketchy, and I want to use better equipment before I do it full time.
Well, we should go live from the page, though.
Yeah, I would love to incorporate that. Where I want a microphone to have a small camera on each mic.
But I'm saying before that, we got to go live from the page next week. We got to go live
next
from the page.
show. Yeah, for sure.
Next show. So,
yeah.
No,
also, you'll remember our biggest supporters, the jocks. They're my big. Anyway, no.
Paraguay or jocks.
No, tune in. The show's almost over. I want to throw a few names out there. Our friends at the IRN, Open Mic Live, openmictheshow.com. They're coming back strong for the new year. They got a lot. They're booked into like March, dude, with guests. So definitely check them out. They're on Thursday nights, 7 to 9 on the IRN. You can also watch their feeds on Facebook and a few other places. The Show with No Name. .com, I believe is they're on WON, the Apple, a few different places that you can hear them and see them. I watch them on Facebook because then I can see who's watching and talk to people in the chat, but also nitwit.tv following right after them Thursday nights. Badass Kirk is awesome. And then Friday nights SpicoliTV.com, very fun, go check them out.
This is on IRN.
Yeah. And or just go to their websites, however you want to do it, man. IRN's a clean feed, so you can listen to it while you're driving a semi-truck down the road. I have an IRN app on my phone. I listen to it whenever I want. It's awesome. Dougie Almeida, really cool stuff. Also, excuse me. What was I going to say, dude? Blah, 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 blah. There's one more thing I was going to say, Mosh.
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
You're gay, dude. No, that's what it was. You're gay. The president of Uruguay did not collude with our president. No, it wasn't Uruguay. It wasn't Paraguay. It was you crazy. Oh! Anyway.
He died.
Oh, you know what we should tell people also? At the end of the show here is a great time to do it. We always ask people to call the show, 727-550-7886 on Wednesday nights. But you hear the show throughout the week, replayed in the morning, afternoon, at night, whatever, on different days, at different mediums. You can also download it for free. You can stream it for free. So if you have something you want to say, and you don't want it to be public like on social media, but, text us. Text that same phone number anytime you want.
What's the number?
727-550-7886. I actually have two quick texts that I want to read real fast before we end the show here, Mosh. I went through the phone today, the show phone, right? Through all the logs and call logs and all that. And check it out, dude. Look what I got. On November 27th, we got a text from, oh my goodness gracious, here we go. There it is. It says, hey, tell Mosh that Jit said what's up. Jit? And I said, you got it. I'll do it. So that happened.
Oh, Jit. There's a lot of Jits.
At the end of the show, welcome Dylan Morgan to the Spreaker chat room. And how did I start the show? Well, basically it was one microphone and a beer stein up against a wall in a kitchen with Jaybird and Homeless Chuck and eventually Pops. That's a long story, my friend. But yeah, text me. I'll text you back. Text the show, 727-550-7886. Mosh Gelton, at Mosh Gelton, battle rapper extraordinaire. Merry Christmas, everybody. We probably won't be on the air until after the holiday. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, man. We're coming back strong.
You want to come in and, do you want to do like a Christmas special like that Tuesday, that's Christmas Eve, maybe Monday night or Sunday night over the weekend and do a quick Christmas episode? And we could still do it live on Spreaker, and then we'll just come back with the replays.
How are we going to do it live on somebody else's time slot?
On Spreaker, it's our time slot, brother. Speaking of time slots, your mother's a slot, and we're done.
So what plays every day?
Kevin's getting tired. It's time to end the show. He really freaking blow. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure. And be sure and get us again next week.
Okay.